Hi everyone, welcome to TVON. Happy Wednesday. My name is Joyce and I am filling in for Lauren again for today. So I'll be here for the next 3 hours and we have a fabulous show planned for today. We have yellow diamonds today, which I typically don't usually have in these smaller carat weight ranges. But that does not mean that your stones are only 50 pointers, single halos, right? That's it, right? I have two options today. And they are both in the dome style. They are both in the dome style. They're both over a carat. So they are sizable rings. I only have two of them. And I know how much we love our yellow diamonds, but just thought bring out something a little bit different style-wise. And Blue Wing Block Tanzanite is here as well. I have Mahangi pink spinels. I have them in a pendant. Two options. That's it. I have fun, brand new pieces. I have the most stunning emerald bangle today. It is new. There are 5 perfectly matched stones. The clarity is exquisite. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I have several color change stones here today. I know there are only so many of them out there in the world, but I have several. They're all different. They'll be here. I have a gents ring and my largest Russian demontoid with every single stone certified in the ring is also here. So you have a cert for your center stone. You have a single halo of pear-shaped diamonds and every single diamond is GIA certified. It is here. If you want to see it, let me know. If there's anything from the last couple of days that you want to see, please let me know, especially my rubellite, my largest rubellite in a necklace. I think that's still here. Had a lot of questions on it yesterday. So, that one will go. All you gotta do is call me. And some fun designer pieces as well here and there. If you have any requests, please let me know. And let's get started because we are starting with our Blue Wing Block Tanzanite. Let's take a look here. And you're wondering, what is she doing? Why is this the very first item of today? Well, it's because it is item number 1126198, and this is our beautiful round. This is that combination that we all know that you guys absolutely love. This is our 299 round Museum Reserve Center stone with a carat 20 of diamonds. Guys, this is special. I know we do not usually get to see Museum Reserve right off the bat, but this is just too special for me to hold on to until, the end of the show, right? So it is here. It is for one caller and one caller only. We know how popular the rounds are. We know how popular this mounting is. When you combine them together, that's when you know it's game over, right? This is supposed to be our $79.99 ring, right? Exquisite quality, red flash galore. The diamonds are perfectly set, white, yellow, or rose gold, your choice of. And I mean, this might be a little bit crazy, but if you already have this specific Tanzanite and Stardust mounting combination already in one gold color, why not come back for another gold color, right? Here's where you can. I can't recreate this. This truly is for one caller and one caller only. And again, with these museum reserves, you have to have one, right? It's fine on all having the regular Blue Wing Block Tanzanites, but you have to have the museum reserve. At least have one of them, right? You don't have to have one in a ring, one in a pair of earrings, one in a pendant, right? At least have one so that you can at least wear a museum reserve piece every single day. This ring right here is still true to size. It's not even going to be $29.99 here today. Guys, this is a ring that is so incredibly comfortable. And this is also a ring that requires a lot of gold to make, right? A lot of gold, a lot of diamonds to set that perfect round Blue Wing Block Tanzanite into the center of, right? Especially when I hold it up directly into the light, you can see how bright that stone is. Every time I see a stone like this now, I'm just thinking of that trillion that I had once upon a time, right? You guys remember that stone? It was beautiful. It was out of this world. And this piece, same exact thing, out of this world. It's not even going to be $24.99 on this piece. And take a look at it on the hand here, because I'm just thinking there are so many different ways that you could possibly wear this ring, right? Doesn't matter what the center stone is, but this ring by itself, so many different ways you can wear it as. And again, middle finger, ring finger on the index, wherever you want to wear it, it works. Let me actually move it to my index, because you may have Tanzanites in, you know, single halo, double halo, but it doesn't look good over here, right? This is a ring that you can wear over here and it looks great, it feels great. There's no prongs so that the diamonds are not going to scratch and catch on anything, right? Especially now, weather is colder, right? We're gonna be wearing our sweaters, our knit, right? And the last thing you would want to happen is for your rings to catch and snag and, you know, ruin your sweaters, right? This absolutely will not happen. The only prongs you have, center stone, that's it. All of your diamonds burnished into the band, and can you see how beautiful that domed effect is as well, right? It's not just a flat band. There is a curvature to it. There is a depth of gold to it. And it's not even $24.99 on this piece. Let's bring it back up close here. Again, white, yellow, or the rose gold, completely up to you. There's also a gorgeous undergallery on the inside right here, right? Again, true to size on this one. Beautiful tapering of the band. Call me on this one. We are going to make it $1,999, and that is it. $19.99 on our very first item of today. Of course, if you have new requests, it's going to be very difficult to kind of get, you know, more of these museum reserves out to you guys, right? As we move on from day to day, these do go. And, you know, you can call me maybe a couple months from now, and it's not going to be certain that we'll even have a single museum reserve piece. So call me on this one. It is special. That's why it's the very first item of today. Someone will grab it. And next up, let's actually get a little bit of an early head start with our color change stones. This is a color change stone that it's been a long time since we've last seen it. So call me on this one. It will go. And it is going to be 1120319, and it looks a little something like this. Now, it absolutely did not look like this when I was looking at it in the other room. Right here, we have sort of a mixed light situation. This is our color change garnet in a gents ring. Now, you're looking at it right now, you're wondering, I can't really tell what color that is, and that is because it is between the two colors that it can be, right? In the back, in the other room, I was looking at it, it was this gorgeous bluish green, and now up here it is trying to change into a purple color. So you can see some of the purples, you can see some of the green flashes trying to come through. This stone right now is between the two colors, so that's why it looks a little funky. But this is our Carat 02 center stone with 29 points in your diamonds in our gents ring. However, ladies, I would say you could also wear this ring if you would like. We will of course change the gold color on this one as well. And honestly, you know, we only had the stone that reminds me of one time, but this certain color does remind me of Russian alexandrite and just how bright the blue-green can get. And again, I would love to see this in just like pure lighting, right? So I can see each individual color by itself, but up here it's where you can kind of get a little bit crazy, see the two colors together. This was supposed to be our $39.99 gents ring here today. Again, the blue garnets we do not get a lot of. I was even surprised that we had one here today. I thought they all, you know, sold out, but here we have one of my blue garnets. Guys, call me. Gals, also call me. Because this ring right here is no longer going to be even $19.99 here today. Again, gold, expensive. Diamonds, expensive. Color change garnets, rare. Do not see them even here at TVON. This ring has been here for a hot second. I am going to give it a brand new price, and it is going to go. Take a look at it on the hand right here so you can just see the size of that stone, because that is not a teeny tiny little stone, right? Carat 02 on paper may look small, but that on the hand absolutely does not look small. And again, white, yellow, or the rose gold, true to size on this one. That is what it looks like from the side here. That is a lot of gold, guys. You know gents rings, you know us. We like to pack on the gold, right? No matter what piece it is. And yet here today, $19.99, not going to be your price on this one. Let's bring it back up close. We do have an under gallery on this piece as well. So it is, again, going to be very comfortable to wear. I'm actually thinking, you know, I might like it in the yellow gold here. So there, you can kind of see the purples coming through, but also still a lot of that blue-green trying to fight and take center stage, right? But right here, it is such a special stone. We are going to make it $1,699 for the only color on this one, as I only have this one. And Donna, I mean, absolutely, this garnet is blue, green, and purple, right? It's hard to describe it with one word, and you know, you wouldn't necessarily describe any singular stone with 3 colors, but this right here, right, it's just a phenomenal stone, right? The color change ability that it has, all natural by the way, right? You don't see it that often. So here it is, $16.99 for our very first color change stone of the day. Again, call me on my Tanzanite, that one cannot stay. And I think my my 7777 Tanzanite may still be available too. So if there's anything you want to see, please do not hesitate, let me know. Now, next up, I do have a black opal ring. It is one of my faves, and I am beyond excited by the fact that it has gotten a discount. It is an opal that has, you know, quite a fair bit of the brighter reds, and it is by itself a pretty large stone. So the fact that it is here today on discount is just unbelievable. This is what it looks like. This is 1124800. And guys, this is black opal. This is black opal in one of the most stunning mountings I have ever seen. A perfect mixture of the rounds, of the tapered baguettes. This is in the platinum. This is our 344 oval black opal in the center. And get this, a carat 46 of all of your diamonds. And again, I wish I had a breakdown, but once we get a breakdown, you know, the price may potentially change because not all the diamonds are the round brilliance, right? You got some pretty fancy cut diamonds in there, perfectly cut, perfectly matched, perfectly set right next to each other, right? You look at it from the side and it does not look, you know, offset, right? It does not look weird. There is not one diamond sticking out like a sore thumb, right? The diamonds are all set perfectly. That center stone in the center of it all. Guys, this is my $19,999 ring, right? And it makes sense. Large center stone, a lot of play of color, right? You have your bright reds, bright greens, royal blues. And, you know, once I just angle it just ever so slightly, what happens? Suddenly you are seeing those fiery, intense yellows and oranges, which, you know, you don't see from here, which that is the beauty of it, right? These rings are going to feel dynamic when it's on the hand. It's not going to be like this, like a still image once it is on your hand, right? It's going to be moving around. And as you move around, it's going to move with you. You are going to be able to see the absolute beauty of the stone as you wear it from day to day. And it is no longer going to be $99.99 on this piece here today, guys. I am so excited for this piece. I am so excited to see who is going to grab it here today, because this ring right here, right now, we are going to make it $7,999, just like that. And it's a ring that deserves a loving home. Take a look at it on the hand here. It's currently not my size, but look at the size of this center stone. Look at the size of that diamond halo, right? Maybe even 2 diamond halos in some parts. But this stone right here, can you just imagine what it might look like directly outside under sunlight, right? How bright it is going to be, how vibrant the colors are going to be as well. And here it's like, I'm just moving it around and you can see how the colors change, right? And again, this is not the ideal light source for black opals, but here, even though it's, you know, surrounded by lights, it looks absolutely stunning. You can still see where your bright reds are. You can see where all of your colors still are. And it's only $79.99 on this one here today. True to size on this one is just currently not my size, so forgive me on that. But I mean, look at it, right? Such a huge ring and only $79.99. Typically when we get opals with the reds, the price skyrockets, right? Let's take one more look at it back up close and see who is going to grab it here today. So right there, I just put it back down, I flipped it around, and you can see purples, right? Fuchsia colors, hot pinks. Where did that come from? Just one simple action, flipping the ring upside down, and a brand new color is here. This is just such a special piece. That's what it looks like from the back. Again, true to size on this one. Again, those reds are so intense, so incredibly bright, and so incredibly rare as well. So let me know on this one, $79.99. And if you have any requests, please let me know. And hello everyone who's watching. Hi Facebook and YouTube and our website people. And of course, everyone watching on TV as well. Call me on my color change garnet. Call me on my blue wing blocky Tanzanite Museum Reserve round in the Stardust mounting. And if you have any requests, oh, speaking of, Marge, I got your request. It is an item that I thought that I would never see again. So Marge, if you are watching, please let me know. Your pendant is here. Your pendant with the pink and white diamonds is here. Looking at the price now, I'm a little bit confused, but you are going to be so incredibly happy with the value that we are bringing you. Let me know on my opal. And I think it's too early for my emerald bangle, so I might hold off on that one. However, next up, I do have some more private collection pieces, but not too long ago, I had this specific stone. It was set in a ring. And, you know, that was kind of our farewell piece because I never thought that I would be able to see that particular stone in a larger size ever again. This right here is a stone that confused me, right? I looked at it, I thought, okay, it could be a couple of things. I first thought it could be one of our tourmalines, right? And then I thought maybe one of our Malaya garnets. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is going to be our Royal Zambaran garnet. This is 1126291. This is Royal Zambaran. Not necessarily a color change stone, but it is a color shifting stone. So once you wear this ring, put this ring on your hand, you move around from different light sources, right? It's going to shift and change, right? It has the pinks, it has the purples, and it has the reds. So you can really have fun with this stone, right? It's not necessarily a color change per se where you have to go under specific light sources to, see the color change in effect, but just going around, right? The stone will gradually change here and there, and that's part of the fun in this stone and wildly popular in the larger sizes. But I don't have another one that is quite as wearable as this one. This is our 701 cushion cut center stone with 39 points in your diamonds, a beautiful step up from the band into your center stone here. This is just such a special piece. White, yellow, or the rose gold, completely up to you. I personally love the Royal Zambarans in the yellow gold here, but whatever you want to do, we can do it. True to size on this one, of course. And again, look at how clean that stone is. Can't believe how clean it is, how open the color is, right? When I have a stone that's kind of like this, where it's deeper in terms of the saturation, my biggest concern is the stone gets too dark, and no matter how much light you shine into that stone, nothing reflects back, right? It's just a dark stone. It doesn't look like much. It's not that impressive. This right here, it is an impressive stone. And it's not even going to be $49.99 here today, right? Even from the side, where the inside of the stone is reflecting the gold basket, right? That by itself tells you that this is not a dark, inky stone. This is Royal Zambaran. This is what it looks like from the back. You have your hidden hearts in the basket of this ring. Again, true to size, pick whatever gold color you want. Now, I can bring you larger stones in the Royals and Barons, but to have something as wearable as this one, this is it, guys. Again, I have stones that are far larger here. Let's take a look at it on the hand so you can see a size perspective, right? Perfectly wearable every single day. It is a dazzling stone. And if you want larger, I have larger, but it's not necessarily, you know, comfortable for everyone to wear on the daily. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, a beautiful, simple, elegant mounting. Stack it with any ring guards if you have them, if you want to see them. I'm thinking of the wavy ring that we have here, right? This ring not even going to be $29.99 again. This is all I have in terms of wearable Royals and Baron color shift garnets. If you want larger, I have stones that are far larger. But this, I think this is for everyone, but everyone in the sense that this is only for one person. So call me right now. It's not going to be $29.99. Let's bring it back up close here. And if you would like it, just call me. Call me right now. There is a delay. I do not want you to miss out on the stone and then have to wait for us to, you know, find another stone, which can take months, right? Call me. This is going to be $1,999 on our brand new today Royals and Baron garnet in a ring. Absolutely special. Call me on this one. Call me on my Tanzanite. Maybe I showed it too early. Might be the problem, but I think it's still here. I will flash it again if you need it to see it. My black opal is still here as well for $79.99. And my bangle is going to be coming up as well. Let me see if there's anything I can yell out. Again, I have Mahangi pink spinel pendants. I have two options there. I have some fun designer earrings, one with a wave of bezel set white diamonds and another with kind of like a curtain of white and yellow diamonds. I have a French horn pendant, really fun piece. I have one of my color combination pieces that I did not too long ago, my blue wing block Tanzanite with the paraiba in the bail, in case anyone wants to see it. Sounds good. And if you maybe missed out on the blue sapphire studs that I had on Monday, I have a brand new pair here today. It is in the pear shapes, not exactly surrounded by, you know, baguette cut white diamonds, but there's still baguettes in them. So very excited for that one. Now, next up, we're going to jump back into the private collection here because this has also been a wildly popular stone as of late. And you guys are the trendsetters, believe it or not, right? We're not looking at which celebrity is wearing what. We are listening to you guys. And blue zircon has been so incredibly popular as of late. You guys are the celebrities. This is 112-6404. This is our private collection blue zircon in a ring. And, you know, usually for these stones, they are surrounded entirely with your round brilliance cut white diamonds. And then the entire ring looks so bright, looks so beautiful, looks so shimmery, right? But this ring right here is not exactly surrounded entirely by a double, triple, quadruple halo of VS diamonds, right? It's only got 2 diamonds, one on either side, and yet look at how bright and intense and open that center stone is. Blue zircon, never thought I would be a huge fan of this stone, but just look at it. At this point, doesn't it look like our paraibas? It absolutely does, right? How is it this neon? And there's a lot going on here. It is our 18K white gold ring. We will still size it for you. I love how simple it is, where all of your attention truly is just on that center stone, right? You are not looking at the diamonds. You're not looking at the mounting. You are just fixated on that center stone. How bright it is, how neon it is. Have you seen any other blue zircons look like this? This is our 651 cushion cut private collection blue zircon. And it certainly does look like there's starlight inside of this ring, right? Does it not? Now, it's also got some diamonds, right? One right here, one right there. Two perfectly matching kite cut stones. Those two stones combined is 47 points total weight. But at this point is, I don't care how fancy those diamonds are. I am just on that blue zircon. I am in love with this piece. Now, private collection does mean, you know, $79.99 price tag, right? And even if this ring were just priced at $79.99, I would be so happy, right? So perfectly A-okay with it, because you truly are getting the best in quality. This is one of the best out of all of the private collection blue zircons I have seen. And I have seen quite a few, right? Set into pieces and loose, right? This is one of the absolute best with just how much it just draws you in. This is not just, oh yeah, I say blue zircon, you look at it and like, yeah, that's another blue zircon, right? Don't think much of it. This is something that if you do not call me on it today, you are going to be thinking about it in the middle of the night. You are going to wake up 3 a.m. and you're going to be thinking about this piece and thinking, why didn't I call in to grab it? It's not even going to be $29.99. $29.99 for just that center stone. I will take it. But look at it from the side here. It's perfectly set, right? No complaints there. You can wear it by itself, or once again, if you wanted to stack, you know, wonder rings around, if you wanted to actually add some more diamonds around your piece, you absolutely could. But just look at how special this stone is, right? Pure electric blue. This is what it looks like on the hand here. I just love how your diamonds just anchor this ring so that it's not going to roll, it's not going to turn, it's not going to twist, right? It's just going to sit there on your hand. And look at how bright that blue zircon is. I have, you know, glitter on my nails that is man-made, but look at how much it dulls in comparison to the blue zircon. And the blue zircon is natural, is from the earth, right? It is not man-made. This is just something special. This is out of this world. If you would like my private collection blue zircon, please call me. I mean, look at that, right? It almost looks like you're looking into a totally different universe. It does not even look like something that's real, right? Something that's from this world. I can't believe it's here, and I can't believe the value that it is here today. Let's bring it back up close. Call me on this one. You are absolutely going to love it, right? Again, very set up light source here. Take it outside. And if you do take it outside, please take a picture of it and send it to me. I would love to see it outside under direct sunlight. This ring right here from the private collection is only going to be $1,999. Just like that. $19.99 for the entire ring. For a private collection blue zircon that looks like this, I am speechless. I don't know what is going on here, right? I have another blue zircon here that I could show you that has a lot more diamonds and gold in it, but I like the value on this one better. I like the stone on this one better. This is a wearable style. It does not matter if you prefer, you know, larger rings, right? This is a everyday wearable style for everyone and anyone. $19.99 on this one. Call me. It is unreal. Let me know on this one. It truly looks like our neon paraibas. Does it not, right? I know it's not possible to fuse two stones together, but it absolutely does look like it, right? It looks like you took a blue zircon and you fused it with the absolute best paraiba the world has ever seen. And $19.99 on this one. Call me on this one. Let me know on my Royals and Barn Garnet. My opal is still here as well. If you have any requests, again, Marge, let me know if you are here. I do have your pendant request for you. And guys, truly, this cannot stay. This is one of the absolute best, and I have seen quite a lot here. So call me on this one if you would like. And let's see what else I have here. I have earrings. I have some fun designer earrings with multicolored tourmalines. And again, that French horn pendant is here as well. Now, next up, I think I have to get to it. Truth be told, I was gonna save this for Friday, but I just said I can't. I need to share this with the world. Call me on my blue zircon. I'm going to go around and zoom out just a little bit here because I do have my emerald bangle coming up next. A bangle with matching Colombian emeralds, and it looks a little something like this. Does this not remind you of another bangle that we had not too long ago with also 5 perfectly matched stones? This right here is 1126570. And you know me, if I don't like any one of the emeralds in this piece, not gonna show it, right? It does not matter how perfect, the other 4 are. If there's one emerald that, I don't really like, then I'm not showing it. This is our bangle. This is something else, right? How often do we get to see, first of all, an emerald ring that I like? Not that often. And then when we go into earrings, how many earrings do we get to see that your stones look like this? Not that many. But then going into the range of bangles where now you have the opportunity to have 5 perfectly matched stones, it does not happen. Here is where it has happened. This is in the 14K yellow gold. I would love to keep it like it is right now, but if you want to change it, we will still be able to do that for you. And again, it's not inexpensive to change the gold color. We will just, we'll change it for free for you, right? If you want the white gold, if you want the rose gold, but I personally, with how bright your emeralds are, I love them in the yellow gold, okay? Now, all of your emeralds combined is 383 total weight. Each stone is going to be about 76 points. These are not teeny tiny little stones. Each individual stone in this bangle could be its own ring, right? It could be a ring, it could be a pair of earrings, or it could be a necklace. It's also got 49 points in your VSY diamonds, a beautiful, simple, single halo around each individual Colombian emerald stone. And a very important perspective that I want to show you guys is through the back, right? It's exceedingly difficult to get emeralds that are 100% clean. And these stones right here are not 100% clean. You can see them through the back. You can see if there are any inclusions, which I am seeing a couple here and there, and that's perfectly fine, right? That's perfectly a-okay. If your emeralds were 100% clean, congratulations, you have won the lottery, right? I even haven't seen a 100% clean emerald. I've seen something very close, but not 100% clean, right? Here's where you can get something that is fairly clean, fairly bright, fairly intense, and not have to pay $14,999 for it. Our bangle is currently in a 7-inch size. It can fit anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7.5-inch wrist. If you need any sizing adjustments, please double check with your operators, but I only got this one. So it's going to be very important for you to be the first person on the phone lines for this piece right here. Again, this is what it looks like from the side. So our bangles are going to be more in that oval shape, so it's not going to be, perpetually spinning circles around your wrist, right? If they were circles, then that would be the case. But here with ovals, it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to flip upside down, and then you're looking at the underside of your bangle, right? Because when you look at the front versus the back is naturally going to be lighter than the front, right? The front, you have a wider amount of gold. You have 5 perfectly matching emeralds, and you have 49 points in diamonds, right? There's a lot going on over here. So if this were a circular bangle, it is 100% going to roll and flip and turn, right? It's not going to happen here because it is an oval shape. Now, if you would like this bangle, please call me. If you want to see the earrings, I had a pair of emerald cut earrings a couple days ago. Please let me know. I think they would wear together pretty perfectly. The earrings are also going to be in the yellow gold. But if you want to see them together, let me know. It's just the clarity, right? You don't get clarity like this in too many emeralds, right? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to try it on the hand here. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I don't wear bangles that often. But this is what it looks like, right? These stones are not small. You can see every individual stone perfectly. This is not for the faint of heart. This is an eye-catching piece, right? Among all of the pieces in our inventory, right? We have hundreds, if not thousands of pieces, right? Out of all of them, and they're all put together, by the way, they're not individually set into like, display cases, right? Yes. Thank you. And out of all of the pieces here, this is one of the pieces that immediately caught my eye. I saw it, I caught a glimpse of it. I immediately reached out, grabbed it, and said, this one's mine, right? That is just what this piece does to you. This is not a piece that you're like, oh yeah, one emerald looks a little hazier, the other emerald, I can see a huge inclusion through the center of it, right? These stones are perfectly matching no matter from what perspective, what distance you look at them from. This is something special. This is something new. And if you have any other bangles, I would recommend you maybe even wear them together, right? Diamond bangles. If you maybe got the private collection Mandarin garnet bangle, right? Wear them together. I think they would look fantastic. This bangle is not even going to be $99.99 today. It's something special. I want to do a very special price for someone out there here today. And you saw how long it took for us to bring to you a very similar bangle with private collection Mandarin garnets, right? And these emeralds are not exactly like private collection Mandarin garnets where you only saw them recently. This, Colombian emerald is a stone that you have seen for a very long time, probably since the start of TVON, right? I don't know, wasn't here for that. And yet, how long has it taken to see something like this? 5 perfectly matched emeralds, right? How many years has it been until we've seen something like this? Call me today, call me right now. It's not even going to be $79.99. I'm going to put it back up close. And we are going to take one last look at it. You have your clasp on the side right here. You have 2 figure 8 safeties. It's going to be very secure, yes. Of course, that would be coming up. So Marge, your request is going to be coming up next. Guys, if you want this bangle, call me now. We are going to make it $5,999. Marge, your request is coming up next, but $59.99 for 5 perfectly matching Colombian emeralds. Each stone about 76 points. Does not happen every single day. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Just look at how bright and neon every single stone is. Think about it. And if you have any questions, let me know. But this piece cannot stay. My private collection blue zircon is still hanging out as well. Now, pieces are going after the fact, so do need some time to think about it. I know it's kind of hard to decide between the museum reserves, the private collections, the this and that, right? It's kind of hard to decide, but if you have any questions, if anything that is still here that you are interested in, but you have a question on, please do not hesitate. It's better sooner than later. Call me on this one. You do not want to miss out. Now, next up, we have a really fun pink and white diamond pendant. And it's not going to be one single pink diamond stone. We actually have a couple of them perfectly matched set together in sort of this square cushion-like shape, which, again, I know this style. It's been a very long time since I last saw it, and I thought that surely it must have sold out and that I would never see it again. The only time I can see it is in the computer, right? But here we are today. Marge, this is for you. Ellen, I absolutely agree. I love this emerald bangle. And I do not wear bracelets. I do not wear bangles. And I would wear this in a heartbeat. Call me on this one. It cannot stay. And we are going to move right along here to 111-1495. So it's a piece that has been here for quite a while here. And the item number's been here for quite a while, but this piece, it's been a long time since I've seen it. This is our 14K white and rose gold piece. Here is a better look at where you have your gold color separation with 64 points in your natural pink diamonds, as well as 42 points in that VS white diamond halo around all of your pink diamonds. Now, don't just think that diamonds do not need matching, right? Especially for the pinks. You've seen our pink diamonds that are individual stones. You've seen how wide of a range they can get from your, just pink colors to the purplish pink to even the bubblegum pinks, right? It does not matter what gemstone it is, they all need to be perfectly matched. I love how the bail is just gold. That way it doesn't compete with all of your diamonds, right? This entire piece, way back when, was $29.99. A price that, would be the case in today's day and age of pink diamond pricing, and pink and white diamond pricing, to be honest. And here we are today discounting it. We are bringing it back down to the price that it was all of those years ago. It's not even going to be $19.99 here today. It is exactly an inch from top to bottom, so it is still going to be a sizable piece. If you maybe have the perfectly matched ring to go with this one, I would recommend it together, right? Because where else are you going to be able to shop for pink and white diamonds? Right? Only here. Honestly, if I were to go elsewhere, I wouldn't trust them, right? And that's fair, right? New store, and you don't really know them too well, but you know us, right? Marge, let me know any feedback on this piece. It's not going to be $19.99. Call me now. We are going to make it $1,299 on this pink and white diamond pendant, $12.99. And take a look at it against the hand as well so that you can see a size perspective, right? That is not a small pendant. If you're looking at it and thinking, yeah, it's probably more like a charm size, it is not the case, right? $12.99 for such a large piece, and just the diamond part itself could almost cover the width of my finger, right? This is not a small piece. This is what it looks like against the neckline. So again, a very clear separation between the pink and the white diamonds, in part because of that very subtle negative space between your center and your halo, right? So very well done in terms of design-wise, detail-wise. $12.99 for this one, has to stay like it is, but again, a lot of diamonds, a sizable piece, $12.99 on this one. Let me know, and let's go back up close, and I'm actually going to set it down onto its side here so that you can kind of see how the piece is built from the side, because it's not just going to be, all of your diamonds on one plane, right? Your pink diamonds are going to be a little bit elevated. That gives it that feeling of depth and dimension, which, it's a very subtle design, a very subtle detail, but it still works, right? So here it is, our pink and white diamond piece. Now next up, we do also have another color change phenomena stone. Now we saw our color change blue garnet. I think that one's still here, our gents ring. And I said that ring did remind me of a Russian alexandrite. Now this is not a Russian alexandrite, but it is still going to be an alexandrite. This is 112-6507. This is a rather important piece. Here it is. This is in the 18K white gold. It is our 100% color change alexandrite, and same exact thing is happening right here, where you kind of see a mixture of colors here. Primarily, it's going to be more of that bluish green color, but here you can see some of those purples coming through. Let me clean up the piece here for everyone. I mean, right? And not only that, but even with the greens towards the center, I am seeing some of those golden greens, which we know alexandrites, we know the range of greens that they can be, but this right here, it's like it's taken every single possible green tone and just stuffed it all into this one stone. This is our carat 02 oval cut center stone. Still got those bright, impressive blues flashing through. Now, there's a lot of diamonds in this piece, right? Which makes sense. It's an important stone, it's rare, it's collectible, and, you know, it deserves some love, right? So some love it will get. It has a carat 30 in just the diamonds. Double halo, diamonds down the split shank. Very simple design. Everyday wearable. Has to stay like it is in the white gold, but considering the amount of diamonds in this piece, right? Absolutely leave it as is. And even better is that this is our $10,000 piece. It's a lot, which understandable, right? Once you hit that 1 carat range, that is where it gets next level. But here, no longer, I want someone to have this, right? We have a lot of other, you know, alexandrites very similar to this one, but there is something about this specific color in just the stone that I think just, you know, sets it off from the rest. This is not even going to be $79.99 here today, and again, this is not a small ring. It's got a pretty sizable double halo. It's got a pretty sizable split shank. This is an important ring. Now, even just looking at that center portion by itself, right, it's almost reminding me of a shield design, which, you know, you've seen our shield designs, right? We have a rather large emerald cut yellow diamond, and that ring, you know, is a rather true shield design. But this right here, right, just with how the center portion is created, it reminds me of a shield, right? This is a hefty piece. And it's not even going to be $5,999 here today. That is what it looks like from the side. Again, a beautifully constructed ring, right? It's not like every other double halo. There is something about the layering, the very subtle layering in this piece, right? And here we go. Can't believe I'm gonna do this. Again, 18K white gold only on this one. We don't just create these mountings and then just put, you know, your everyday amethyst into these pieces, right? This is reserved for those top quality pieces, for those special, for the rare, right? Call me on this one. If you want to see any other option that we might have in our inventory, please let me know. But this is my pick for the night. And if you like it, we are going to do a far better discount on this one. We are going to make it $3,999 on our one and only color change alexandrite, and that's what it looks like from the side. So you can see more of that true green color coming through. Again, from the front, it looks a little bit, you know, mixed up with the colors, right? You can see some of the purples desperately trying to come through, but this stone, through and through, is a 100% color change stone. That just proves it to you. But here from the side, you can kind of see the true nature of that bluish green color. And then through the back here, again, diamonds on the top here as well. That is a very nice subtle touch from the designer. Love to see it. This entire ring is just basically just covered in diamonds. Incredibly comfortable to wear and only $39.99. Call me on this one. Call me on my emerald bangle. That one has to go. And Marge, let me know what you thought about your request here. But guys, this alexandrite has to go. My bangle has to go. My black opal has to go. My private collection blue zircon absolutely has to go here. But guys, this one too has to go. $39.99 on this one. And next up, I do have yet another bluing blocky Tanzanite piece. This time in a pair of earrings with Asher cut Tanzanites. The Asher cut is something that we all desire, that we all want, but we do not have enough for everyone. And the extra special parts about these earrings that are coming up next is the fact that they are everyday wearable. If you wanted something that is a little bit crazy in terms of the carat weight, I can bring it. But surprisingly enough, something more wearable, something more daily wearable in a pair of earrings, it's very difficult to bring. It's always been, right? So here's what we're going to do next on a pair of earrings. We're going to bring to you my bluing blocky Tanzanite earrings. It is 1124069, and it looks a little something like this. So that's one of them. And of course, perfectly matched pair here. That is the other stone, the other half of the earring. This is with Asher cut stones. It does not matter the cut, they're going to be extremely difficult to match. Museum Reserve, 1411 in your two Asher cuts combined. Can you just see how perfect they are, right? Just sitting here on the wheel, not the exact ideal way to see them, right? You should probably see them in the ear. But just sitting up here, just sitting still, look at how perfectly matched these stones are. 24 points in diamonds, I do not mind. All of my attention is focused on your blue wing blocky Tanzanites. Again, if you want larger earrings that you probably won't really wear every single day, I got a couple options. But if you want something that you can comfortably wear every single day with maybe your Asher cut blue wing blocky Tanzanite ring and pendant or necklace, right? Here it is. No backing to worry about. 18K white gold only on this one. It's a very simple design so that it's not going to weigh you down with additional diamonds. And it started at $17,999. And I know you guys are very smart shoppers, right? You guys love to play guess the price. You guys love to do calculations, right? The price per carat on these pieces. And the last time you saw these earrings, you probably remember them, right? Who can forget a pair of earrings such as these? Such as these gorgeous 1411 total weight Asher cuts in a pair of earrings, right? Who can forget about these, right? I cannot. The moment I saw them, the moment I said, okay, first hour, they are going to be here and someone will grab them. They are no longer going to be $99.99. And although earrings, they still do require a fair bit of gold, right? Just for the center stone, for the design, for the backings. And if you thought that they were going to be $69.99 even, you were right. They were at one point in time $69.99, but not today. I am going to do something that is far better. All you gotta do is call me early on this. Again, the ring is gone. The Museum Reserve ring is gone. So if you want another chance at Museum Reserve, here is your chance. And not only are you getting one stone, but you are getting two stones, a perfectly matched pair. Typically, stones that are pairs, they can get a little bit more expensive because it is extremely difficult to match the stones. It does not matter what stone it is, right? It is just difficult to match natural from the earth type of stones. Call me on this, white gold only. What you see is what you get, and you're going to be very happy with these earrings. We are going to make them $5,999 for our Museum Reserve Asher cut blue wing blocky Tanzanite earrings. That is what they look like from the hand. So again, not small stones at all. And the trilliant shape above your Asher cut Tanzanites, right, from here, it almost looks like, to me, a singular trilliant cut diamond. That is the power of the consistency and the quality of VS diamonds, right? And again, no backing to worry about. It's on the lighter side in terms of our earring design. So it's not going to weigh down. It's not going to pull on your earlobe. You're not going to have to switch them out every 5-10 minutes because they hurt, right? You can wear them 24/7 and you are going to get so many compliments. And, you know, even before, right? I've heard so many of you guys call us back after getting your blue and blocky Tanzanites and saying, I wore it to the grocery store, I got stopped in the parking lot, and everyone just crowded around, complimenting my ring, right? Same exact thing can happen here, but this time, maybe you already have enough of the rings, right? You have to have at least a pair of earrings, a pendant, and I wish bangle, but no more bangles, right? That's it. Here's where you can get a pair of earrings. Let's bring it back up close. And I will borrow one here and show it to you against the ear because this is something special. This is a pair of earrings that you can wear no matter the time of day, right? Does not matter the season, does not matter the color of your hair, does not matter if your hair is short or long. up or down, right? You can wear this every single day, but only here can you get this museum reserve blue wing block D Tanzanite material. You cannot get it elsewhere, right? You know, other places, they have Tanzanites of varying quality, right? But if you want the absolute best of the best, if you want to spoil yourself, shop these earrings right now, $59.99 on these. Let's go back up close here and see who is going to grab them here today. Again, Asher-cut Tanzanites have always been a wildly popular shape. And, you know, it makes me worried about the day that, you know, it's going to be, you know, the last day of Asher-cut Tanzanites. But single stones, fine. But a pair like this, right, it's not going to happen. So call me on this one. $59.99 on our blue wing block D Tanzanite earrings. And we are going to move along here. I do have a Kunzite in case anyone is interested here. I have a Kunzite emerald cut, and it's got a beautiful, very similar in terms of style to these earrings in a way. It is going to be 1126261, and it looks a little something like this. That is a bright neon purple stone. This is our Kunzite, and similar concept with the previous earrings in the sense that these stones, if you want a large stone, I can get it for you, no problem. But if you want a smaller stone, everyday wearable, that's where I have a little bit of a hard time, right? This is our 1005 emerald cut Kunzite with 39 points in your diamonds. Very simple, very wearable, very everyday, okay? White, yellow, or the rose gold, up to you. I have seen them in the rose gold, and you know, they do still look pretty nice in the rose gold, but again, it's up to you what you prefer, what, you know, your other Kunzite rings are in. And this ring right here, supposed to be $49.99. No surprise there. It is a beautifully saturated stone, right? No problem with the saturation. It is our emerald cut. Once it goes directly into the light, that is what happens, right? It is a perfect purple. And here's what we're gonna do on this one. Again, 1085 looks big, but this is what it looks like on the hand here, right? Where you have your diamond trillion shapes on either sides, right? That keeps it anchored. That is the way the ring is constructed. Can you see where from the band, it kind of just curves outwards to the very points of your triangular shapes, right? Just that very small design, detail to design, keeps the ring situated on your hand. It's not going to poke, it's not going to turn, it's not going to twist. It is true to size. Just get it in whatever size you typically wear. This ring right here is not even going to be $19.99 today. Brand new, we know the drill. Bring out the brand new and bring it all the way down to a fantastic value, especially on this one. That's what it looks like from the side as well. So you can see where you have your gold and your Kunzite center stone. Again, a beautiful purple, right? There's no color, you know, fixing here. There's no, bump up the saturation, make it look purple, right? This is a purple stone through and through. And for the very first caller on this one, we are going to make it $1,499 on a 1005 center stone, 39 points of diamonds, solid 14K gold throughout the entire piece, and only $14.99 for the very first caller who would like to grab it here. Again, look at how bright those colorful flashes are, right? Those purples, right? This does not happen in a colorless stone. This by itself is not a colorless stone, but look at that, right? As the light just dances across the surface of your emerald cut stone, this is something special. This is $14.99 on our one and only Kunzite ring. Now, if you want to see one of my color combo pieces that I had debuted last Friday, I had done two Kunzite pendants, and they both had also aquamarines in them. So I showed you guys the larger one again not too long ago, but I did make a smaller one too that is just a Kunzite and an aquamarine in the bail. Both stones are set east-west. There is an emerald cut Kunzite and a baguette cut aquamarine, but it's a very simple design. If you want to see that one, let me know. We can bring it out, but you know me, I love to go a little bit crazy in terms of the designs. And you know, Kunzite's and aqua, who would have thought, right? I remember I did one with Kunzite and Mahangi pink spinel before. It was a crazy piece. It was a huge pendant, and since then, right, Kunzite, you've only seen them with white diamonds, pink diamonds, maybe even yellow diamonds here and there, but never was something a little bit different. So I just thought I'd change it up here and there. If you want to see it, let me know. It is available. And now my Kunzite is verifying on this one. So we will find out who is going to grab it here today. Do not forget about my private collection blue zircon ring. I think that one is still here, and that one I'm very surprised by the fact that it is still hanging out. So call me on my Kunzite, call me on my private collection blue zircon, the exact same stone that looks a little something like this. In case you missed it, this is not paraiba, this is blue zircon from the private collection, and this was $19.99 on this ring right here. This one has to go. Call me on this. Even when it's out of focus and blurred, look at how bright it is, right? This is unreal. So good idea. Great idea. We're just gonna bring it back and just show you all of the information one more time here, because this is something special. This cannot stay. And this one might just have to go into my own little, my own little mini collection here, but I would much rather one of you guys to have it, one of our gemstone collectors, appreciators, right? As opposed to me, where I'll just, you know, put it in a box here and just admire every single day. But hi everyone, welcome to TVON. My name is Joyce, and happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? I am here for the next 2 hours, again, filling in for Lauren here, but I am here. I am accepting any requests. If you have any requests, please let me know. And our Museum Reserve Ashika Blue and Black Tanzanite earrings are still available. Had some questions on those. I think they're still here, so they may be gone very soon. And we are not done with the private collection. I still have private collection Mandarin garnet in a ring. It's an emerald cut, which if you know Mandarin garnets, very included stones, if you know emerald cut, you know, gemstones. They don't do well, especially if the stone by itself is rather included. So I have a stone from the private collection. I have a rather large color change sphinx. I think that's going to be the next color change phenomenal stone that we have here. So all of my color change stones are still here, from the blue garnet to the alexandrite, and next we will have a color change sphinx. Very excited about that. And again, any requests are welcome. Marge, let me know what you think about your pink and white diamond request. And let me know if there's anything from the last couple of days that you want to see. We can probably bring it out. And let's take a look at our private collection blue zircon here. Guys, you gotta get this one, truly. This one and the emerald bangle. Those two pieces, someone, please, right? I know it's kind of early to beg, but look at how great these two look together, right? The color, how bright the color are, how open it is truly, right? You've seen blue zircons, you know what they look like, but have you seen anything that looks quite like this, right? This stone right here, that is just something special. And my emerald bangle, $59.99 on that one. Do not forget about it. Mahangi pink spinel, also a neon stone coming up. Let me just quickly flash the color change sphinx, because it is a rather large center stone. It is a beautiful radiant cut. Wow, look at that, right? What's going on there? This is color change sphinx, and this is coming up in case anyone is interested. It is a rather large stone though, so a little bit scary there, but do not be afraid of the price tag that we are going to do on that one. Now, I actually do have a Brazilian paraiba today. One of the most simple styles we've done with a Brazilian paraiba, but the price has come down. I know when we first brought it here to you guys, a few of you guys were actually thinking about it, but today is the day where you can grab it for yourself at a brand new price. And I'm actually going to start and flash some pieces here and there to just yell out the price. And if you like what you see, you can feel free to just call me and grab it. And if not, if you want a full presentation, that's perfectly fine too. but I do have some pieces here and there that I would like to flash first and just color change stone, color change diaspora, absolutely yes. Trapeche emerald pendant, also yes. The French horn pendant, a lot of the gold in this French horn pendant. Coming up, if you would like a 221 cushion cut color change diaspora, this entire ring right here is going to be $999. Again, 83 points total weight in your VS diamonds. Currently in the yellow gold, can switch it out if you would like. But this entire ring is only $999. If you would like my Trapeche emerald pendant, a Trapeche emerald that by itself is a carat 72 with 1 point, 1 point total weight in your yellow diamonds. This piece right here, yellow gold only, custom made for this stone, is $19.99. Bright, vivid emerald green, Trapeche emerald, solid gold on the back for $19.99 on this pendant right here. A gorgeous teardrop style. And we also have the French horn pendant that looks a little something like this. So this is a large piece. It's 18K in the white and yellow gold. It's got black onyx in it. It's got 24 points in the diamonds. It is a pendant. That's what it looks like from the back. And this entire piece right here, $999. Call me on any of those 3 pieces if you want to see a full presentation. That is perfectly fine. I can do that. But just going to start with some pieces that you might have seen before, and just let me know if you would like to grab it here today. Next up we have, question? Yeah, of course. Is someone interested in my bangle? This is our blue zircon, and someone wanted to see the emerald bangle one more time here. So that is what it looks like, 1126570 on this one. My absolute favorite in terms of emerald bangles. Not that we've seen too many to begin with, but how perfectly those 5 stones are matched together is just out of this world, right? And can you imagine, you know, wearing this with your emerald ring, or if you want to even just do some color combinations between your arm candy and, you know, what you wear on your hand, right? I think that could also be an idea if you have a blue zircon. I'm just thinking, right? Those 2 pieces together, it could work together, but this bangle is just out of this world. Sherry, I agree. That is just a stunning zircon, right? It looked great in person, and then once I put it up here to show everyone, it looked even better, right? So that piece, do not want to miss out on. This piece, same exact thing. You do not want to miss out on our emerald bangle here today. I only got the one. Extremely difficult to match these stones. Call me on my Tanzanite earrings, the Asher cuts. And next up, we will have our Brazilian paraiba, AIGS certified. Jason, let me know if there are any other questions on this one, and we are going to move along here to 1122047, and it looks a little something like that. What is this beauty of a neon stone? This is our Brazilian paraiba. In the platinum, 37 points, private collection. What more could you want? Oh, for it to be certified, it is certified. It's in a very simple ring. 4 individual diamonds, 21 points total weight. I'm thinking that this doesn't necessarily have to be for your ring finger. It could be potentially on the pinky, because a lot of these rings, right, you have to wear it, ring finger, middle, index, right? But this particular design, there is something about it that I'm thinking you could potentially wear on the pinky. And if you don't want it as a pinky ring, if you wanted to give it a more substantial feel to it, you can absolutely stack any sort of ring around it, right? Single row of diamonds, whatever you want, just stack away. This is going to be the cert that comes with. So this is, again, 37 points. It is an oval. It is a faceted cut. The color is a neon blue, not a neon greenish blue, not a neon green. It is a neon blue. The origin, Brazil. Identification, natural tourmaline. And on the other side, you have a little picture of your stone. And this is the cert that you will get if you get this piece here today. Now let's go back up close here. This was supposed to be $89.99. This is one of those stones where every 10 points you hit, honestly, every single point that you hit on this, Brazilian paraiba, the price goes up, right? And for the longest time, this ring sat at $49.99. And no complaints there, right? I know it is a smaller ring, visually it's smaller, but look at how clean and bright and neon that center stone is, right? It's not murky, it's not hazy, right? It is bright, the color is open. One look at it and you can immediately identify it as Brazilian paraiba. This is what it looks like on the hand. And again, small stone. Only 21 points in diamonds, and yet you are just fixated on that Brazilian paraiba. And don't get me wrong, there are Brazilian paraibas out there that do not look like this, that are still called Brazilian paraiba, right? Some stones that are so terribly included that, you feel like you look at it and it's gonna break apart into a tiny million little pieces, right? This stone, not the case. Everyday wearable. Let me move it over to my pinky just to see potentially what it might look like. Again, currently not my size, but if you were to get it for your pinky, there's a chance that the only thing that you're gonna see are the diamonds and the Brazilian paraiba, right? You can see the side of the band just off the side of my hand, but if you just kind of focus in on just the paraiba and the diamonds, you can see how different it could look as a pinky ring. And it is true to size on this one. A beautiful piece, a beautiful stone. And it's no longer $49.99. Let's bring it back up close. And do we have any questions? Yes, of course. And Jess? Thank you very much. And Kunzite, one more time. Do you want to see it up close on the hand? Both? Okay. So we're going to flash the Kunzite up close. So this one may already be gone. So they just wanted to see it up close flashed. Hopefully this helps. Again, a beautiful stone once it hits directly at the light. And then this is also what the Kunzite looks like one more time on the hand here. Just helping out Jason's collar here. Our 1005. Again, I think we're still verifying on this one. Not too sure at this point, but call your operators, double check with them. They have all of the information, but again, beautiful, beautiful stone, right? Incredibly saturated, you know it, and hopefully this helps Jason. This is what it looks like from this side as well. And let's get back to our Brazilian paraiba right here. If you've been searching far and wide for a simple Brazilian paraiba in a ring, today is your lucky day. This is no longer $49.99. It's been discounted. And pieces like this, the museums crave, right? The private collections, they crave. They cannot get stuff like this. Call me on this if you want to collect it. It's going to be $39.99 for the one and only caller who maybe already has a couple of Brazilian paraibas here and there, but doesn't have something that is in such a everyday wearable style like this one. $39.99 on this piece. No matter how you look at it, look at that, right? The glow from the front is just directly translated into the side profile. From the back, that's what it looks like. So again, platinum will size it for you. It's very comfortable to wear. It's a very simple band style ring. And even from the other side, you can see those bright neon flashes. This is our neon blue private collection Brazilian paraiba, $39.99 on this one. Let me know. Now, I like to bring something a little bit different for all of us who are a little bit had enough of the blue-wing blocky Tanzanites, and that is going to be with the unheated Peacock Tanzanites. Next up, I do have an emerald cut in a ring in the bridge mounting, And I don't know if I've seen this piece before. I don't know if I've seen it before and my memory was just erased, but this is something special. So call me on this one, $39.99 for our Brazilian paraiba here today. And next up, we have this ring right here. This is going to be 112-2562, and this is our unheated Peacock Tanzanite. I'm going to zoom back just a hair here because once I lift it, you're going to be able to see the color distribution on this piece right here, right? So from the sides, on the east side and the west side, you have your purples, and then from the top and bottoms, you have more of that really iconic blue color. And it's got such an interesting, I guess, color separation, right? This is not a stone where all of the colors are perfectly mixed together, right? This is kind of like a black opal, right? Where, you know, different parts of the stones are going to be different colors, but to have it so perfectly, I guess, done in a way such as this one, where you very clearly have your separations of the purples and the blues, right? You don't get to see it that often, especially not in the emerald cuts. Here's what we're gonna do on this piece though. This is our 367 unheated Peacock Tanzanite center stone. A carat 11 of your VS white diamonds, white, yellow, or the rose gold. I would keep this one in the white gold, just my recommendation. And $69.99 was where it started. Now, if you want to see the other options that we have here, I do have a couple, but you know, out of all of the rings that are left, there was something about this. Maybe it was the emerald cut, maybe it was the colors in it, but something about it caught my eye, and I thought, you know, I just have to bring it out here today. And although it's not blue wing blocky Tanzanite, it's got red flashes in it as well, right? Look at that. Unreal. Looks like lasers going through your stone, which is really cool. Not computer generated at all. And no longer going to be $29.99 either. This is a large piece, you know, well over a carat of diamonds, bridge mounting. You can see it from the side where your center stone is perfectly set, hovered over your double row of diamonds going through the back of your stone. That's what it looks like from the back as well. Band tapers nicely in the back, true to size on this one. And this is what it looks like on the hand. This is truly one of those stones where, again, you have to see it in person, right? You have to see it in person. You know, some of these cameras, they pick up a lot of the greens or they don't pick it up, especially for the stone. It's very surprisingly difficult to display, right? Very similar to opals, very similar to amylites even, where it's not exactly the best scenario for you to see the true potential of the stone. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna discount it so you can actually get it, see it at home in person and decide if you like it or not. But the thing is, guys, even at $29.99, I cannot recreate this mounting, right? Just the mounting, forget the stone. I cannot recreate this bridge mounting for even $29.99. That's what it looks like from the side. So again, a very, you know, covered entirely in diamonds, everyday wearable. It's like you have your rings stacked together already for you. So you don't have to worry about any real estate on your hand. You don't have to worry about sizing up or sizing down, right? All of it is done for you. This ring is not going to be $29.99. Let's bring it back up close here for yet another look. And if you would like to grab it, we are going to make it $27.77 for the very first caller on this one. And unheated Tanzanites, they are very unique. There are no two stones that are exactly the same. Same applies to this one right here. $27.77 on our unheated Peacock Tanzanite. Jason, did they have any questions on the bangle? Is it still here? You took it? So bangle, still available. And if it doesn't go, you know it's going to be back very, very soon. And call me on this one. I do have another blue wing blocky Tanzanite. Surprise, surprise. It is also going to be a round. And this piece right here has also gotten a brand new discount. So you can kind of see the difference. I know we're so used to seeing this every single day, but unheated Tanzanites, again, you know, while we're here on Fridays, I chat with you guys and you guys tell me, right? Surprisingly, love it, been loving it. And sometimes even love it more than the blue wing blocky Tanzanites. So call me on this one. The round is coming up. If you want to see it sooner, let me know. And here we go. Now we are going to go into yellow diamonds. Now I have two options here today, and you know us, you know our yellow diamonds. I have two options here today because I wanted to do something a little bit special. And although I know that they are both, first and foremost, dome designs, they are going to be drastically different in terms of total diamond weight. But I know that there are two of you guys out there watching right now who love this type of design, who love a heavier gold presence, who love rings who are just entirely covered in diamonds. Here today, I have two options. Your center stones, your cushion cut yellow diamonds, are both going to be a carat 51 each. Now here's the thing. The one over here on the right is going to be substantially heavier in terms of the feel and the diamond weight. However, if you want something a little bit on the lighter side, and not to say that this is, dainty and, featherweight, but if you want something that is still substantial but not necessarily as much of a presence, maybe you just want something in like the medium size, right? This one is an option for you here. So what we're gonna do here is make it your choice of. This is truly going to be a treat yourself sort of moment here. Both of these rings started in the range of $19,999. And if you want, I can bring up the graphics for both of these individually, but both of these rings started in the range of $19,999, right? This is an impressive ring, right? Individually impressive rings, so much presence to them. This is one of those rings where you can wear on your index. A lot of our yellow diamonds, you can't say that about them, but these two, you could. And here's what we're gonna do. You know our carat and a half yellow diamonds and how much they go for, right? But nothing that is quite like this, where you have so many extra diamonds, where both of these mountings, the diamonds just extend to the very edges of your rings right here, right? It doesn't just end like right here, right? It goes to the entire edge of your ring, even on the sides. Both of these are true to size, by the way. This is what they look like from the back. Comfortable under gallery. And even from the back, you can kind of see the difference in terms of diamond presence. Again, this one has a lot more in the diamonds. It's substantially heavier, this one is, but this one is also going to be a comfortable, everyday wearable design. This is where you can get yellow diamond in the dome rings. This is where you can get them for not even $99.99 here today. And out of the two, I do like this one a little bit better, so I'm going to grab it here and just put it on my hand, and that is what it looks like. And just like that, you can see that these are not for the faint of heart. This is impressive. This is a work of art, truly. And you don't have to wear it like this. This is just my recommendation, right? I just thought two dome rings, why not wear them a little bit differently? But this was my first thought. If you wanted to wear it, on the middle finger, you can. It's still comfortable, right? Still true to size on this one. Diamonds still entirely covers the ring. If you wanted to move it over to the ring finger and wear it like this, you could, right? Still comfortable, still everyday wearable, and still a yellow diamond, carat and a half, carat 51 to be exact, in the center. Call me now on this one. They are not even going to be $49.99. We are doing something special. I just want to get these two out the door. If you can't decide between the two and you want to grab both of them, I encourage you to do so, right? They are very similar, but still very different in terms of design. Now for this one right here, center stone is a carat 51. The accent yellow diamonds is 61 points, and the white diamond is going to be 52 points, okay? So total, Of all the diamonds you can see in this ring right here, 264. Now, for this one is where it gets a little bit crazy, right? Still the exact same, carat 51, VS. Oh, did I forget to mention that? These center stones are VS. Carat 51, VS, cushion cut, yellow diamond center stone. Now, this is the crazy one, okay? The accent yellow diamonds on this, a carat 56. And get ready, the accent white diamonds on this, a carat 45. This ring right here, every single diamond you see combined is 452. And in both of these rings, these yellow diamonds are saturated, right? They are fancy in my book. Every single yellow diamond is fancy. Every single diamond that you see right here on your screen is VS quality. And it's not going to be $49.99 either. Do we have a favorite? Do you want me to try on the other one?
Can you show me a round you flashed?
The round, the Tanzanite? Of course, I can show it right after this one, or these two. Let me try on the larger diamond weight of the two because this is just something special. This is what this one looks like on the index. Can you see the size difference between these two rings, right? Up close, maybe not, but on the hand, can you see how this one just has that much more of a presence, of a curvature to it? It's not going to be $49.99. Let's bring them back up close here. Under gallery, very comfortable to wear. I still can't believe that one of these rings has well over 4 carats total weight in just the diamonds, right? We are going to make it $44.99 your choice of. If you want to see either of these rings with the full graphics on it, let me know. We have a request to bring the round Tanzanite up next, so we're going to do that. The round larger one, of course. And call me on either of these two, $44.99 for all of these diamonds. Again, this one right here, total diamond weight, 264, but a lot of gold. This one, also a lot of gold, but all of your diamonds combined, 452. VS diamonds in both rings. Call me on either or. We'll give it 60 seconds here, and then we are going to move right along. Please do not forget about my emerald bangle, my unheated Peacock Tanzanite in a ring. Anything you want to see, let me know. Our vaults are open. We can request anything you want to, and then we can do our best to bring it out here. Do not forget about my private collection blue zircon for $19.99. The one that looks like this, right? It is competing with the diamonds, but I mean, right? This is private collection blue zircon, $19.99 on this one. It has to go. And the round blue wing blocky Tanzanite, the larger one, is coming up next at a brand new markdown as well. Mahangi pink spinels. And speaking of Tanzanites, if you would like a rather fun pendant that's not entirely covered with diamonds, I do have a rather fun piece here. This is a quick little flash of it, so this is coming up later in case anyone would like it. It's a rather fun little piece, and still so much more to get to. Round is coming up. Call me on either or. Let me actually try on this one by itself here, maybe on the ring finger, so you can kind of see, you know, just the sheer size of it, right? Again, both of these are true to size, believe it or not. And I mean, a lot of diamonds, right? This is what 4 carat plus of diamonds looks like on your hand. And despite all that, you can still see, you can still locate your center carat 51 cushion cut VS yellow diamond. So love that for these two designs. Let me know which one you would like, and we're going to move on. But just because we move on doesn't mean that these pieces are gone. Just got a request, and still so much more to show you guys. So let me know on either of these two. And let me go and get the round blue wing blocky Tanzanite ready here. If you have a request, please get them in. It doesn't have to be for yellow diamonds. It doesn't have to be for Tanzanites. It could be for whatever you are looking for, whatever your collection is missing. Again, holiday seasons coming up, which reminds me, I actually have the triple row DBTY bracelet in case anyone would like it to complete their set. I also have the hoop design that is very DBTY-esque. I have those two pieces out today. Again, we're just going to be bringing out giftable ideas here and there, basically every day. So in case you're looking for a great gift idea, I do have some diamond pieces here today. If you want to request anything like diamond studs, any sort of DBTYs, diamond bands, right? Just call us and we will be able to help you out there. So call me on either of these two. And we are going to move right along here. If you need to see them with the graphics individually, let me know. But this right here is that round that I had flashed not too long ago. This is 1122456, and this is our gorgeous round with a very important diamond weight next to your fabulous round, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is, once again, surprise, surprise, museum reserve. I was just counting the diamonds, right? A carat 14 in diamonds. And you can see each individual stone. That is just next level. This is your center stone as well. This is our 1206 round museum reserve. And once again, this is why everyone loves the rounds, right? We have some large diamonds on the sides, and yet look at what is outshining it, your center stone, your blue wing block D Tanzanite, complete with red flashes, right? When I just move it like this, it is brighter than the diamonds, right? There is no doubt about it. This right here is our $17,999 ring. No longer going to be. It is here today at a brand new low. We have to move these pieces, museum reserve or not, private collection or not. We have to move these pieces to make space for the brand new. Call me on this one. It is no longer going to be even $59.99. If you showed me this ring, I would have thought, you know, at least $59.99, and that's it. And yet here we are, desperate to move it. Yet another museum reserve. The rings are going, earrings are still here. This one will go as well. Take a look at this one on the hand here, because this is an important piece. Very similar concept with the Kunzite ring in the sense that this, because of the diamonds, will keep this ring situated. Do not think that 1206, yikes, that's a large stone. I don't feel comfortable wearing it. It's going to be very top heavy. It's going to roll around on my hand, right? Absolutely not. The diamonds here, it curves outwards. It's going to make it anchored on your hand. It's no longer $59.99. That's what it looks like from the side. And even from the side, it does not stop dazzling, right? This right here, one collar and one collar only, is going to be $4,999 to the very first collector who says yes on this one. Again, simple, same lighting situation happening here. We do not, bump up the light intensity, right? And look at what that center stone is doing. $49.99 on this one is unbelievable, especially for a museum reserve 1206. You gotta call me on this one. There is a reason why everyone loves the rounds, like absolutely loves the rounds. Charmaine, I agree with you. I love this Tanzanite. I love this round, right? Smaller round, larger round, does not matter as long as it is a round, as long as it looks like this, right? I am absolutely in love with it. $49.99 on our TVON exclusive museum reserve blue wing block D Tanzanite, everyday wearable, absolutely. A carat 14 in diamonds, and only $49.99 on this piece here today. Again, barely moving my hand, and look at how dazzling that stone is being, right? I'm not moving my hand like this and just showing off, right? I'm just here, stationary, and just ever so slightly just moving my hand just like that. And look at what that stone is doing. $49.99 on this one. Call me. You do not want to miss out on this one. And let's bring it back up close here for one more look, up close and personal before it goes here. And yellow diamonds are still available. I think both of them are still here. So call me on either of those pieces here today. If you want to see my 3-carat plusers, I have my heart shape. I have my cushion cut. I think my heart shape is still here. Had it not too long ago. I think it's still here. Call me on this one. And again, my bangle, my private collection blue zircon, those two pieces absolutely must go. This one right here has to go as well. And private collection Mandarin garnet is coming up next in the emerald cut. in a rather intricate sort of ring here. But love that center stone, love to see it. And it is going to be coming up next. Color change sphinx that I flashes here. And a stone that I haven't seen in a while, not a while, but it's been a hot second, is going to be also Congo tourmaline. So if anyone like a Congo tourmaline, I have one that looks like that, rather impressive. And Tanzanites, I have the other pendant that I flashed. I have one of my color combinations with the paraiba and the veil. In case anyone is interested, just let me know. Trapiche emerald pendant, French horn pendant, and my color change diaspora still available here. This one's still here as we speak. But look at that from the side. Red flash is still there from the back, right? Wow, from the back. You can see how open that color is. You can still see your red flashes through the back. And it's also casting a blue glow onto the wheel, which typically would not expect. And not only that, but there are red flashes reflecting into the inside of the ring, which that just tells you how powerful of a stone that this is, and no wonder it is museum reserve, right? So very interesting piece, very special piece. $49.99 on this one. Call me if you would like it. And next up, we have Mandarin garnet in a ring. Do not want to miss out on this one. Call me. And here we go, 112-6288, and it looks a little something like this. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit better here. This is straight out of our private collection Mandarin garnet. I hope you guys aren't sick and tired of seeing private collection Mandarin garnets, because I am not. I love using these stones even in my other design pieces. But this right here is our carat 46 private collection Mandarin garnet with an additional 48 points of accent white diamonds. In the yellow gold currently, switch it to whatever gold color you want. There's enough gold presence to the point where you can see it, right? It's not just entirely covered in diamonds and you can barely see the gold. So you change the gold color, it's going to change with it. Here is a rather important piece. Starting at $59.99, this is where you can get private collection Mandarin garnet in not only a large center stone, but also a large ring overall. And you never see Mandarin garnets, you know, outside of the private collection even, cut into the emerald cut, because why? It's going to look horrible. It's going to look terrible because the stones are naturally so incredibly included that it's just not going to look good, right? So they usually cut it into the ovals, the cushion cuts, the pear shapes, that in those shapes, you know, you still have a chance to kind of hide the inclusions, right? Hide the imperfections. But when you have an emerald cut, everything is exposed. And right here, right in front of you, everything is exposed. This is private collection. That color, the color of this stone is incredibly specific. It's not like any other Mandarin garnets that we have here, right? The larger stones, they are more of a reddish orange. But this, pure orange, perfect 50-50 split of the reds and the yellows, right? And it's not going to be $59.99 here today. Call me on this one, guys. It is, you know, visually a lot going on, but once you see it on the hand here, right? That is a ring that you can wear every single day. And not only that, as soon as the stone hits the light, right, it's going to be absolutely stunning. And that's what it looks like facing down, so you can see the actual color of the stone here. It's not even going to be $29.99 here today. Again, a large spectacular ring, true to size on this one. And again, discounts are happening even on the private collection pieces. If you want to see anything else from the private collection, please do not hesitate to ask and call us. But this is what it looks like one more time, back up close here, because again, that stone is just something special, is it not? Call me right now on this one. We are going to make it $1,999 on this one. $19.99 on a carat 46 private collection Mandarin garnet in a ring. Not a small ring either. If you wanted a smaller ring, I can probably find one for you, right? If you wanted a smaller ring with very few diamonds, we can probably find one for you. But if you wanted a ring that is of this size with this presence to it, it's not easy to do. So call me on this one. $19.99. This is what it looks like from the side. So much design and detail work in this ring. Through the back, where we can finally look through the stone and see, hey, where are my inclusions, right? This is Mandarin garnet, right? Just want to confirm. And the only way we can confirm is with the presence of inclusions. But guess what? I am not seeing a single inclusion in this stone. This is clarity at its finest with Mandarin garnets. You cannot go anywhere else on this world, on this planet, and say, hey, let me shop your private collection Mandarin garnets. It simply does not happen. Only here can you get private collection Mandarin garnet that looks like this, right? And let me know on this one. Sherry, this stone is absolutely beautiful. It is stunning, right? It is an emerald cut. That is what it does. But when you combine clarity and emerald cuts, that is where the stone just looks surreal. It looks out of this world. And $19.99 on this one. Let me know if you would like to grab it here today and right now. And do not forget, my 5-stone emerald bangle is still available for $59.99 as well. Mahangi pink spinel pendants coming up next. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to display those here today. Anything you want to see, let me know. And let me just do something strange and flash real quickly our largest Russian demontoid. In case you've never seen it before, this is, Mandarin garnet private collection, sure. But if you want something that is literally like museum worthy, that is not, only the blue and blocky Tanzanites, I have right here our largest Russian demontoid. This right here is a 427 center stone. It is perfection. So if you would like to see our largest in TVON history Russian demontoid, call me on this one. And 6 figures this one is supposed to be, but it's been brought down. We can talk on this one. If you want to see it, let me know, but that's just a quick little flash on this one. Our 427 Russian demontoid. Every single stone in this ring is certified. Call me. And what else do we have here? I also have another opal in case the other one was a little bit too much. I do have something a little bit smaller in terms of center stone and in terms of price, but in case you didn't see the other one, let me just bring it back and do a quick little flash on that one here, as it is a pretty substantial stone. It looked like this, 344, and let's actually bring back the graphics on this one right here. This was 1124800. This was the opal with a bunch of those red hot flashes. Private collection Mandarin garnet still available, but this one, $79.99 for a 344 that looks like this. Bright reds, prominent reds actually. It's got the royal blues, the paraiba blues, the bright neon greens, right? Any color you want to have, this stone has it. The yellows, the oranges, right? Even the purples and the pinks as we saw earlier today, but this stone right here has to go. $79.99, especially considering the red flashes that it has, right? Typically black opals, a lot of them, only the blues and the greens, right? But this right here, so much more than that. $79.99 on this one. This is what it looks like on the hand. I forgot it's not my size, but that's what it looks like. So it is a large piece, right? And that's what the band looks like as well. So platinum, it is going to be a weightier piece here, $79.99 on this one. And let's bring it back up close here for one more look before we move right along here. So take a look at this piece. And I do have a smaller one in case you're thinking, I don't want something that's a little bit, crazy like this. I just want something smaller, so no problem. I got you covered. I have a smaller stone. And instead of platinum, this one is going to be in the yellow gold here, but look at that still. A lot of the reds in this one as well. A very interesting way to do a single halo style for this one. Kind of like a single halo meets a bypass design. So that is coming up next. My round 1206 Tanzanite is still available for $49.99 on this piece here today. Call me on that. My bangle, my emerald bangle for $59.99. This one right here, right? Stunning. Just one word, stunning. So call me on this one. Call me on anything you've seen up till now. We have a request for Lisa. Lisa wanted to see maybe a different round blue wing block Tanzanite. This one is going to be in that bridge design. So Lisa, hope you are ready, because too big? No problem. I'm glad that we have, at least we can bring something out for the request, right? Can you imagine the day where someone calls in, I would like to see blue wing block Tanzanites, and we say, we sold out of those yesterday. Let me know on this one. Next up, we have 1125857, and wow, oh wow. I love how consistent we are, right? From the round at the very beginning of the show to the large 1206 we just had to this 816, also museum reserve, it just looks like we took one blue wing block Tanzanite and just kind of like expanded it and shrank it down according to the carat weight, right? That's how much I love our consistency in color and quality. And Lisa, this is for you. Now, this one is in the white gold only, but I'm okay with that because of how much diamonds this has. This is a lot. This is special. This is a carat 84 in just the diamonds, right? Now, what I absolutely love about the bridge design is from the sides where you can see through your Tanzanite and into the diamonds. This is where it looks like a constellation, right? It just looks like a sky full of stars, and the stars are looking back at you, does it not? This is museum reserve yet again. This is VS Diamonds yet again. This is an important bridge mounting. $14,999 was the price on this one. And today, Lisa, if you would like it, it is no longer even going to be $49.99 here today. Let me try it on the hand here. I just want you to see the size of it, right? No matter how you look at it, this stone is just special. And let me actually just reach over and grab the larger one that we have for anyone who is maybe still thinking about the larger one, right? So here we have our two pieces, our two remaining 1206 on the larger stone here, 816 on the smaller one. The smaller one, not exactly teeny tiny size either. It's not going to be $49.99. That's what they look like from the side here. So let me actually remove this one here. So you can see this one all by itself, right? Just that single halo around your center stone, that by itself. The diamonds are so large that I'm a little bit scared. I have to admit, I'm a little bit scared of the diamonds, right? That's how you know that this is a special piece. This is a you will not miss it piece. I will miss it when it's gone, but once it's on your hand, you're wearing it, no one is going to miss it, right? Everyone is going to be staring. Everyone is going to be looking. That's what it looks like from the side. Even from the side, from this distance, you can see those red flashes happening. Lisa, I hope you like this one. This is one of my faves. Let's bring it back up close here for one more look. It's stuck on my hand. Not anymore. Bring it back up close. Lisa, call me on this one. We are going to make it $48.88 on this one. It is just something special, right? It is something extremely special. $48.88 on this one. Let me know. Again, the other one is still available for $49.99. Not as much diamond weight in that one, but that center stone is such a large presence, and this is the one I am talking about. So again, two options for the round. This one is here for $49.99, and this one right here, $48.88. Let me know what you think, Lisa, and we will see which one will go here. My blue zircon ring is still available. My black opal. Thank you very much. And we're going to move on to black opal here because I can't do a show where I only show you one, and that one is still here. So why not bring out another one that looks like this. This is 1126063, and very much like the other one, right? A very simple grayish base color, which is perfect for the opals because then when you have such a muted background color, that is when you can get the reds, the greens, the blues to really just pop and shine, right? This is a special piece. This is our 206 pear shape black opal, 18K yellow gold only on this one. 19 points in diamonds. This was our $49.99 black opal. From here, you're only seeing the blues, the greens, and then from here, you are only seeing the reds, right? So again, yet another stone where it just proves to you where no matter how you look at it, it's going to look different. And from here, you can see some of the purples trying to come through as well. A very special stone this one is, right? And just like that, right? Greens and blues, reds. Greens and blues, reds, right? This is just such a special piece, an incredible stone. And it's no longer $49.99, everyday wearable style. The other one, you know, it's a little bit more decked out with diamonds, but this one, simple, elegant, wearable. Charmaine, that Russian demantoid is absolutely stunning. I agree. It is by far the largest I've ever seen. And, you know, I've seen a couple of Russian demantoids here and there, but nothing in that size. So if anyone would like to see our largest Russian demantoid, please let me know. This ring right here, not even going to be $24.99. Again, this is not a small piece at all. Take a look at it on the hand right here, as that is what it looks like, right? Even from here, those bright, hot red flashes, you can see all of the greens, the blues, right? Everything you can see in this stone right here. If you like it, call me now. We're gonna make it $1,999 on our second black opal for the day here. If you want to request anything, please let me know. I'm currently working on some more black opal pieces, so I know we've been running low, but I've been working on some pieces here and there, and working on a couple of pieces actually. Have a couple color combination pieces coming up, one of which is a opal, so very excited for that one. But this one is here, $19.99. That's what it looks like from the side right there. Again, everyday wearable, true to size on this one, where it points up or point down, up to you, does not matter. And it's $19.99 on this one. Let's bring it back up close here. And I'm actually just gonna try and put it point facing down here, just to see how different of a stone it looks like, right? So again, primarily the reds, but once it's point facing down, I am seeing some purples coming through, right? Some fuchsia colors, some colors that we did not see when it was just point facing up. So very simple flip of the ring, and it looks like a completely different stone, just like that. This is a special piece, $19.99 on this one. That's what it looks like from the back right there. So as you can see, true to size on this one. And we're going to see who is going to pick this one up here today. And only $19.99 on this one. Now do not forget, my 1206 is still available for $49.99 on this one. My also Museum Reserve round. Today is definitely a day for the round Tanzanites, our round Museum Reserves. Our 1206 still available. Call me on anything else that you've seen here today. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see any diamond pieces, I got a couple here and there. If you want a diamond ring, I have a rather interesting diamond ring design. Very abstract, surprisingly, and it looks like this. This is going to be 1125961. And every individual diamond in this piece is surprisingly large, right? I know they're set in a way where they are kind of scattered, but even so, each individual diamond presence is immense. This is going to be our platinum ring. And again, platinum, not necessarily as expensive as gold, but still not exactly free, right? This has exactly 1 carat of all of your diamonds. In such an interesting design, right? Now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of giving me a floral vibe, right? Where at the bottom of the ring, you kind of have your vines and leaves, right? With the curvature of the platinum. But then towards the center here, it's almost like you have a field of flowers, right? That's just what I'm thinking. But again, it's not exactly outright flowers, but it's just what, you know, makes me feel like. So here's what we're gonna do on this one. Again, every individual diamond is sizable, especially once you see it on the hand here, right? Do you see what I mean? By, even though they are kind of set apart, just a little bit apart from each other, that you can still identify each individual stone, that you can see the size of it, right? This is not pave, this is not micro pave, this is prong set diamonds. And this ring was supposed to be $29.99, right? Covered entirely in diamonds from side to side, right? From this side to the other side, right? Covered entirely in diamonds, true to size on this one. And we're gonna do something a little bit crazy on this one, because for a carat exactly of diamonds in a platinum ring that looks like this, that's what it looks like from the back there, true to size on this, it's not even going to be $1,499. No matter how you look at it, it's just those bright, brilliant white diamonds. They're not off color, they're not grayish, they're not brownish, they're not strange in color. These are pure white diamonds, natural from the earth, perfectly matched, perfectly set. And if you would like this ring, we're just gonna make it $999 for the one and only caller who would like a designer diamond ring. Only got one of these. This is it. Let me know. $999 on this one. And call me on my black opals. Both of them are still available. Call me on my largest Russian demantoid if you want to see it. If not, I may just save it for Friday. And my bangle, my emerald bangle, 5 perfectly matched stones, my emerald bangle for $59.99. If you are an emerald lover, trust me when I say you will want to grab that bangle. Even if you don't wear bangles that often, right? I don't wear bangles at all. I don't wear bracelets at all, right? I want to wear that emerald bangle. I want to take it home with me and just wear it every single day. Green is not exactly my favorite color, but for that bangle, I'm going to switch it to green. So call me on that one, $59.99. This one is here, $999 on this one. I have my 2 options for my studs coming up. I have a pair of emerald studs and a pair of blue sapphire studs. We have pendants coming up as well, our Mahangi pink spinel pendants. Now I have 2 pieces here, 2 options. They are going to be a little bit different, and we truly get to see a comparison in our Mahangi pink spinel. So let me try to grab them here. And by comparison, I mean in the color. So we know that they are typically those neon hot pink colors, but some can venture into the more reddish range. Some can be more in the kind of like a pink sapphire color. But this right here is going to be coming up next. It is going to be our selection of the Mahangi pink spinels. Trying to figure out if I can grab them both together. Looks like I can, so I'm going to be moving this one aside. So this is the first of the 2 options that I have here. And this is the other one. So as you can see right here, the cushion cut is more of that neon hot pink. And then the pear shape, although it still looks fantastic, it is going to be slightly more towards that pink sapphire sort of color here, but both are going to be pendants. We're going to do the exact same price, so your choice of. Now for the cushion cut right here on the left side, it's going to be a carat 29 in the center stone and 42 points in the diamonds. And for the pear-shaped one over here, that is going to be 18K in the white gold, a carat 54 pear-shaped center stone, and 45 points in all of your diamonds. That is your rounds combined with your baguette cuts, okay? And on both of these pieces, the cushion cut was $69.99. The pear shape was $79.99. So again, important pieces, seen a lot of the rings, but not enough of the pendants. Here's where you have an option. And in fact, I had a ring not too long ago, just last Friday, right? The stone looked larger than it was noted as. And I'm just saying, right, if you got that ring, I think this cushion cut pendant could go well with that ring. Now, we really just want to move both of these out the door, so we are going to bring it all the way down from $69.99 to not even $2,999. Both of these pendants measure 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. Both of these stones are well over 1 carat in just the center stone. These are both important pieces. And yet again, the cushion cut has more of that iconic neon color. And this one, the pear shape, you know, to me, to my eye, a little bit closer to the pink sapphire color, but both of these stones are still Mahangi pink spinels. Clarity is there, the color saturation is there. Your choice of. We are going to make it $1,999, your choice of, on either of these. Both of these stones are crystal clear. These are not, you know, hazy stones. These are not foggy stones, right? I've seen foggy stones, and, you know, next time I can probably bring it out, just that loose stone, just to show you guys what a truly foggy stone looks like, right? These two pieces right here does not look like that. And if you want to see one of my absolute favorite Mahangi pink spinels in a ring, I have a gents ring. I have a gents ring with a Mahangi pink spinel with a square cushion cut in the center stone, and that stone is just absolutely insane. So if you want to see that, let me know. We can bring it out. But these two pendants are here for all of our pendant lovers. In case you don't have a pendant yet, you want to complete the set, these two options are here for you. And let me just take this one against the hand here so you can see what this one looks like. So again, this is a carat 29, and yet look at how intense that stone is, right? How neon it is. Double halo of diamonds, diamonds down the bail. This is something special. This is what it looks like against the neckline as well. So again, it's an important stone. It is like, natural. I don't know how Mother Nature does this, but when she makes neon stones like this, like I'm just speechless. So let me know on this one. I'm gonna go and grab the other one. So let me put this one down actually. And so you can see it from the side. That is going to be your bail. And then I'm gonna grab the other one right here, show it to you against the hand as well. So from here you can still see that bright, intense pink color, but it leans more so towards the direction of a pink sapphire color, which, you know, I think is still totally fine, right? I mean, it's still Mahangi pink spinel. It is a sizable carat 54 stone, right? It's still important, but, you know, especially with the baguette diamonds, but again, it's just different from the other one. It's got 45 points in the diamonds by itself, you know, not just your rounds, right? And this is what it looks like against the neckline as well. So even though it's not nearly as, you know, I guess hot pink as the other one, it is still a really pretty pink, and the pendant by itself, pretty sizable itself, and $19.99 on this one. Let's go back up close, and I'll put them both on their sides so that you can see, you know, just the size of the bails and where the bails are, of course, and how the entire piece looks like from the side. Because smaller stone, yes, but it still does require some sort of a basket. They're not going to turn, they're not going to flip, right? These are both important stones. You can wear them every single day. You don't have to worry about, you know, accidentally knocking your hands. And those are our two Mahangi pink spinels in our pendants. Hi everyone, welcome to Last Hour. My name is Joyce. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone had a great day so far. We had a lot today. A lot of pieces still here, so if you want to see anything recapped in the last hour, please just let me know. Again, that private collection blue zircon has to go. My emerald bangle, that one must go as well. Otherwise, I'm going to keep showing it until it does go. And we still have a couple more Tanzanite pieces to show. My earrings are still available. My Asher Cut Museum Reserve earrings are still available. Got some other earring options coming up too. Some fun options. Multicolored tourmalines are going to be here too. My largest Russian demontoid. Let me know if you want to see it. I know it's going to be a lot, 6 figures, but we brought it down. So just let me know. And if you have any other requests, call us and we can double check in the back. Color change stones are, I think, all still here. So check with your operators on those. And last hour, here we are. So take one last look at our Mahangi pink spinels here. And Trapeche emerald pendant that I had flashed, available too. Now I feel like I have to bring this back because maybe you didn't see it. And from the last time I had it till now, gold price didn't exactly change favorably in our direction. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna leave it at the exact same price, and I might cry a little if this piece is still here by the end of the day. This is 1125908. This is our tiger ring. Now, I am absolutely in love with it because of First of all, I am Year of the Tiger, so that's what I immediately thought of. But with how much gold is in this ring, this is phenomenal. And yes, I don't do this often, but I did measure it. Currently, it's in a size 8. So in a size 8, it is 13.63 grams in just the gold, the entire piece. And, or minus the diamonds, right? And here we are, tiger ring, a 50-point center stone, a diamond in the mouth of the tiger. You have 4 points in your eyes. You have an unbelievable attention to detail in the face of the tiger. This is a piece that I absolutely adore, right? And you've seen our panther pieces here and there. We have some rejected panther designs that we will not be showing. Why? The panther does not look like a panther, right? Can't really tell what critter it is. Not really fond of it. But this, just one look at it. Even though it doesn't have stripes painted on its face, even though it's not exactly the right color, right? It's not exactly orange. One look at it and you can tell that that is a tiger, even from the side. This is a work of art. Could be a sculpture in itself, right? This is our $69.99 ring. I mean, just from the side, look at how much gold is required to create this singular piece. The way that the diamond is channel set in the jaws of the tiger, right? Channel set, so it's not going to come flying out. It's actually very secure. And I know when you look at it from the side, it's kind of scary, but once you look closely, you can kind of see that between the fangs, there is an extra layer of gold to just hold your diamond tight. Now that's what it looks like from the back. That is a lot of gold. And I know it's hard to visualize it, especially since you're just looking at it through the TV screen, but trust me when I say that this is heavy. This is a lot of gold. If you get this, please do not melt it down. Please love it and wear it every single day. This is what it looks like on the hand. Like, the band by itself is wide, it's true to size, tapers nicely, but from the front, that is so much gold. An unbelievable amount of gold. I can feel the weight of this ring, like just like this, right? Just relaxing my hand, I can feel the weight of this ring while it's on my hand. This is important. This is for any lovers of these critter pieces out there. And this ring is not even going to be $29.99. I know it's a lot. That diamond by itself, a 50-point center. I mean, diamonds are not free. Gold is not free. Nothing is free. But the workmanship is just perfection. The idea, the vision behind this design, behind this ring, has been perfected. Now all you have to do is see if you love it. Call me. We're going to do it far better than $29.99. Look at how it looks like when you have the light bouncing off of the ring, right? With all of the texturing, with all of the details, right? It looks like a golden tiger come to life. And let's bring it back up close here. Again, true to size on this one. It is because of the fact that it is so heavy in the front, that's why the band is incredibly wide, right? To balance it. But again, look, it tapers nicely in the back. Just to balance it, we added that much more gold. Like that is again, a different level of attention to detail. It's cute little ears, right? The cute little snarl with a diamond in its mouth. Call me on this one. It's $25.99 on our one and only tiger ring. If you want to see a lion ring, I do believe we have a lion ring, but it's significantly lighter in terms of gold feel. I would really recommend this one. And gentlemen, I'm just saying, if you would like this ring, I don't see why not, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be for the ladies. You just know me. I love a wider band style. I love a heavier presence on my hand. This is, in a way, truly for anyone who would like to wear our one and only tiger ring. Call me on this one. Now, next up, we do also have Congo tourmaline. I feel like it's been a while, right? We went from the Congo tourmalines to the green paraibas, right? So it's been a while, I feel like, since I've seen a Congo tourmaline. But call me on this one, our one and only tiger ring, $25.99. And next up, we have 1126227. It is a stunning round. I think rounds are just universally pretty, right? They are universally gorgeous, especially when they do this. This is our 498 round. It is perfect. Still a tourmaline, which again, tourmaline synonymous with inclusions. And guess what? This stone, no inclusions at all whatsoever. I can prove it to you by showing you the stone through the back. Right? I encourage you to try to find and even locate any sort of an inclusion. I don't know about you, but I am seeing absolutely nothing. Staring intently at my screen, glasses on, I am not seeing anything. 26 points in diamonds on this one. Kind of gives a very abstract floral look. White, yellow, or the rose gold, up to you. Now, I do love a Congo tourmaline in the yellow gold, but I do like this one in the white gold. I think it's more so in part because of the design, the center stone, with how minty fresh that center stone color is. Now, here's the thing. It did start at $59.99, right? It's a $4.98, just a couple points shy of being a 5-carat stone, but still a substantial stone nonetheless. The cut is perfect. The cut is so perfect that the stone is just so dazzling in result. And that's what it looks like on the hand here, right? This is truly the power of the rounds. I love how the petals, they don't sit outwards in a straight line. They actually sit so that they're angled downwards. So they're not going to, poke, right? It's going to kind of melt away from your center stone and melt in this very, again, abstract yet, surprisingly floral sort of look here. This piece, not even going to be $29.99 here today. Look at how clean that color is, how open it is. Once again, how minty fresh it is, right? I know gemstones don't exactly have a taste, but if this one had a taste, I would imagine it tastes like mint. This ring, we're gonna bring it back up close. True to size on this one, it is an important Congolese tourmaline. It's got more of the warmer greens as opposed to some of the other stones we've seen that do introduce some of the cooler colors, right? Green is made up of blue and yellow. So this one, I would say a little bit more of the yellow colors. This Congo tourmaline is now going to be $24.99 today. If you would like to grab it, I only got this one. And that's it. So call me on this one. Tiger ring is still here. My bangle's still available as well. If there's anything you want to see, please let me know. My 1206 Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite Museum Reserve for $49.99 is still available. This one right here. Call me on that one. My blue zircon still available too. My private collection blue zircon. And okay, I think it might be a little bit late that I mentioned this, but I have a red beryl today. I have a red beryl today. It's been discounted. It's in a ring. It's a emerald cut. In the history of TVON, I think we've only had a handful. And out of all the pieces, this is our very last red beryl. If you would like to see it, it has been drastically marked down to a price that someone's gonna have to pinch me for me to believe that it's real. So again, this is not ruby. This is not fire opal. This right here is red beryl. This is our very last one. We will not be bringing the stone back. Incredibly difficult to do so. Red beryl is here. Let me know if you would like to see it. I'll just have it ready on the side in case anyone does. And let's see. I have some rings. Does anyone want a pink tourmaline in a ring? I got one. Now let me actually bring forth the DBTY style bracelets in case anyone is looking for a great gift idea. Right now, or coming up next, I have 1114195. Let me know on this one. And I have actually the white gold and the rose gold to show for you here today. This is what, let me set them down first here. Gonna zoom back a little bit, but you can see it from the side where all of your diamonds are going to be bezel set. A triple row where all of your rows of diamonds are going to be connected. So let me get a better hold of it here. And there we go, right? VS diamonds, you know them when you see them. 72 points total weight in all of your diamonds. Now they do go across the entire, width of the bracelet here up until the clasp. The triple rows are connected, which is perfect. If you have a bracelet like this, where it's not exactly, a lot of gold, right? It's on the daintier side because of, the fact that it's literally just chains between your diamonds. If you have 3 individual rows just, flying everywhere, you are never going to wear it. It is going to spend more time tangled than laying like this. Here is where you can get an interesting take on our DBTY bracelet. We've done the single row before, but there's something about this where it just gives it a slightly larger presence against the hand here. And this is what it looks like as well. So again, chains, yes, but still reflects light, absolutely, with the diamond cut chain. I mean, we all love it, right? Diamonds and diamond cut chains. I also do have actually the rose gold here, so let me actually just reach over and grab it here. And that is what the rose gold looks like. I don't have the yellow gold, but you can still order it if you want to. But just look at how different they are. If you wanted to take one in each gold color, you can do so. It's no longer going to be $29.99 here today. I am going to give it a price that is unbelievable, where you can call me and get one in each gold color. Try out our VS diamonds. It's not even going to be $19.99. Again, it's almost like 3 in 1, right? Is it not? It's almost like 3 DBTYs in one. The clasp is pretty substantial. It's pretty secure. And if you would like to take one, we are going to make it $999 each. White, yellow, or rose gold, up to you. I have the white gold here and the rose gold here. This has been also a rather popular style, very popular around holiday season. Great gift idea. We have a lot of you guys start with the white gold and come back to get the yellow gold and then the rose gold after that. We've also had a lot of you guys just call us and just pick up all 3 all at once, and even multiple of several of these gold colors here. But again, even if it does happen to flip, right, from the back, you are still going to see only your diamonds here. So let me just grab the rose gold, flip it around, and just like that, does it look like the rose gold is flipped? Absolutely not. That is the power of how these stones are set, right? The rose gold right now is backwards. The white gold one is facing forward. It looks the exact same. That is so smart with how these stones are set, leaving the back open so you can let ample light through so you can clean your diamonds, because I guarantee you are going to be wearing these often, if not every single day. and they are perfect for everyday wear as well. And again, you know, the 3 rows are stuck together, and that is perfect, because if they weren't, then this would not keep its shape right now, right? This would just be an entire mess of just chain and diamonds. And honestly, if it were a mess, then I would not want to show it to you guys. So $999 each on this. Let's bring it back up close here. And just like that, the the wheel has eaten the rose gold. But this is the white gold, once again, up close and personal. So you can see from the side that the diamonds, even though they are bezel set, it does not mean that it's a thin little, you know, a thin little piece of gold, right? It's still substantial. And in fact, let me just grab the rose gold here once again and show it to you up close so you can see how the stones are set. I know with the white gold, they tend to blend into, the diamonds tend to blend into the gold color, but here with the rose gold, you can see the difference. You can see how shiny they are, right? This is, again, mirror finished gold. And not only that, but our diamond cut chain, the gold, the light just reflects off of that gold. Perfect gift idea. Not even for holiday seasons, but for upcoming graduations and the like, right? $999 each on this one. And we are going to move on from this. Again, red beryl is here. Let's just quickly recap our emerald bangle. Had some questions on that one, but I do believe it's still available here. 1126570. This one has to go, right? Every single time I bring it up here, every single time I just fall more and more in love with it. $59.99 for our one and only emerald bangle. The only other time we've had an emerald bangle that I can remember had rounds in it, had only 4 stones in it. The stones were significantly smaller, right? It had, you know, a lot more diamonds, yes, but when you buy an emerald bangle, you want to see your emeralds. You don't want to see your diamonds necessarily. You want to have impressive, eye-catching emeralds. This one has got it all. Call me on this one, $59.99. My large 1206 round museum reserve blue wing black tea Tanzanite is here, $49.99 on this one. My private collection blue zircon is also available. My bright neon stone is here. And again, this emerald bangle, guys, I'm gonna keep showing it until someone grabs it, because I know there is at least someone out there, an emerald lover watching, who is thinking about this piece. And $59.99 for 5 perfectly matched stones is an absolute steal, especially when you consider all of the gold that this piece has, all of the workmanship that it took. And if you want to change the gold color, we will still change it for you. Now, emerald lovers, if you saying, you know, no thanks on this one, don't worry. If you want a pair of earrings, I do have a pair. I might as well show them with the blue sapphire pair. We're just going to do the exact same thing, your choice of, in terms of price. Since we had blue sapphire studs not too long ago, those flew out the door. And now bringing to you guys also emerald stud earrings. And you know what? I might actually just bring up the information for these, but I will show them together. So call me on this one. Very important that it goes today. And we have perfectly matching Colombian emeralds in a pair of earrings. Now, I'm going to show these individually, but this is just a heads up for any sapphire and or emerald lovers. I have these 2 pairs today, you know, very similar visually, but I'm going to price them at exactly the same price. So if you wanted to grab them both, you can. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe it's because I didn't do this with the bangle, but you know, just blocking one of the lights, maybe even blocking 2 of the lights here. Look at how intense those emeralds are, right? I always like to do this just to show you guys how, just to show off, just to show off those emeralds, right? So these 2 pieces coming up, I'm gonna start with the emeralds. If you wanna call in just for the information on the sapphires, please do. Just know that at the end of the day, the sapphires and the emeralds are going to be the same price, your choice of. Now these emeralds going to be 1126586, and it looks like this. Yellow gold only on this one, 18K yellow gold. Both of these pairs, 18K in their respective gold colors. But for our emeralds, they are going to be a carat 49 total weight in the pear shapes. as well as they're going to have 33 points in your diamonds. Now, here's the thing, guys. There are some baguette cut diamonds in this single pair of earrings, and those were not mentioned. So I'm going to make an assumption that they were included in that 33 points, but just the fact that they were not separated. So priced improperly, what's new, right? This was supposed to be $49.99, but not today. I want someone to enjoy them, someone to love them, someone that will wear them every single day, right? It's difficult to get emerald bangles. It's difficult to get emerald earrings. It's difficult to get a single emerald in a ring that at least meets our expectations, right? Here's where you can get a perfectly matched pear shape. Now that we're up close, or even closer, I'm going to walk around one more time and block 2 of the lights so you can see how bright and intense both of these emeralds are, how perfect they are for each other, how perfect they are in the yellow gold. Call me on this one. It's not even going to be $29.99 today. Brand new, I get it. Top quality emerald, absolutely. Give you the best value, so you can call me right now and say, I'll take them. Yes. And this is what one of them looks like against the hand here. So the post is going to be towards the center, but just a little bit towards the point of the pear shape. But you know, it's done in such a way where you can still wear it point up or point down, however you typically like to wear your pear shapes. But look at that stone, right? It is just stunning. The entire earring from top to bottom, about 7/16 of an inch. And it is just special. Even from here, you can see your baguette diamonds, you can see your yellow gold, right? It is just something special. That's what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, the post is towards the center, but a little bit pointing more towards your point there. And it's not going to be $29.99. Let's bring it back up close and take a look at one of or the other emeralds here, as I just hover over here and just bring it to the ear. As you can see, it is a stud style, but it is a sizable stud style. And I had an idea, right? I have the sapphire earrings coming up next, but if you wanted to wear the emeralds in the primary piercing and then the sapphires in the secondary piercing, if you have it, right? I think that could be an idea, right? To really just mix and match it up. It's not gonna be $29.99. Let's bring it back up close here. And call me now. We are going to make it $1,999 on either these or the royal blue sapphires that I had flashed right at the beginning of the presentation for these stud earrings. And again, even with the blue sapphires, incredibly difficult to match. Blue sapphire earrings have been a long time request, and yet we do not see them that often. They are not easy to match. I know it's kind of surprising, right? Out of all of the colored gemstones, you know, sapphires should be pretty easy to match, right? Absolutely not. There are so many sapphires out there where they don't exactly hit that royal blue color. There's so many sapphires out there where they do have some, you know, color zoning, where there's parts of the stones that are just, you know, lighter in color, and that's not gonna work, right? Especially if you have a matching pair of earrings. Even if they're smaller stones, you can still see how differently the light disperses the color. It's not gonna look like it matches. But these blue sapphires coming up, they do look like they match. They do match. These emerald earrings still available, $19.99. I'm just gonna move them over to the side. And next up we have our blue sapphires. It's gonna be 112-6531. 6531 on this one. And look at that, right? Royal blue color, perfectly matched in a pair of earrings. And I'm gonna move this one over here, move this one a little bit over here. So exactly the same style as the emerald earrings we just saw here. This is actually instead going to have a carat 66 in the pear-shaped blue sapphires. Now 31 points in your diamonds on this one yet again. Your rounds, your baguettes combined together, but look at how perfect these stones are for each other. $49.99 start price as well. Has to stay like it is in the white gold, and you already know it. These earrings are now going to be $19.99 for the very first caller who says yes on these. That's what they look like from the back. So yet again, the post is towards the center, but just a slightly off towards the point of your pear shapes here. So you can still technically wear them however you want, point up or point down. I'm thinking your emeralds in your primary piercing point up, and then these in your secondary piercing point down. Just an idea, just a thought. You don't have to follow me, but you know, just what I was thinking when I saw these two earrings together. This is also what it looks like against the hand here, so very similar in size. That single halo is surprisingly impressive. That royal blue color still sparkling from a distance away. And let's bring it back up close as I show it to you against the ear as well here. So that's what it looks like. So again, two very beautiful pairs of earrings here, $19.99, your choice of. Hair up or hair down, studs will always work. Everyday wearable too. Let's bring it back up close, and I'll bring back the other pair of earrings as well here. So we have our blue sapphires off to the side, and then bringing back our emeralds over here. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit, give it some space, and you tell me which pair you like to grab first. Or if you want to grab both, that is perfectly fine. You're not limited to one pair per purchase. You can pick up both and have a rather nice emerald and sapphire earring duo, earring collection. And here we go. Has to stay like it is in their respective gold colors, but look at that. And I know a lot of you guys never were fans of emeralds, right? They're always so included, they don't look nice, they don't feel like a gemstone, but between the earrings and the bangle, right, they all look like gemstones. They all feel like high-end pieces, right? They all feel like, you know, something that you see in a high-end fashion magazine, right? Do they not? But here today, you can actually shop it. You don't have to just, you know, look online and see those celebrities wearing it, right? See the royalty people wearing it, right? You yourself can get a top quality stone. The bangle is still here. Look at how consistent the color, the clarity is. You can call me right now, grab the bangle and the earrings if you want, wear them together. It is perfect. Congo Tourmaline is still here. My private collection blue zircon is available as well. My large 1206 blue wing block Tanzanite in a round still available too. If anyone would like my pendant, my Tanzanite and paraiba pendant. I hope you're not sick of the blue wing block Tanzanites just yet. But I do have one more pendant to show. It looks a little something like this with a paraiba at the top. One of my color combination pieces. This one is coming up. So call me on that, call me on these, call me on red beryl. This center stone red beryl is a 98 point stone, in case anyone is wondering. The last one we have. And what else? We had color change stones. We had opal, Brazilian paraiba, my Astrocut blue wing block Tanzanite earrings, private collection Mandarin garnet in a ring. Had a lot today, didn't we? Had a tiger ring too, black opal in a necklace, in case anyone is looking. I'm just gonna quickly flash it here as well. End of the show is here too, so if you have any requests, please get them in. Doesn't have to be for today, can be for tomorrow, or even Friday, or even the weekend. Black opal necklace for anyone who is interested. This is an impressive piece here, and it's kind of interesting, right? It's got the same colors as the earrings on the wheel right here, and I just had an idea. You could wear this necklace. You could also wear your emerald and sapphires in your ears together, right? Not exactly the same stone, but could be potentially, you know, something that you can wear together just based off of how incredibly matching the colors are. So just a thought there. Let me know if you want to see the opal necklace. Multicolor tourmaline earrings, to come as well here. And so much more. Let me know. Tanzanite earring. Tanzanite pendant coming up next with my paraiba. These two pairs still here for the time being. Blue sapphires, emeralds. And next up we have 1125485. It looks a little something like this. A beautiful piece. Handpicked the stones myself. Put them together, said why not? Fancy cut Tanzanite, sure. Clean neon paraiba, yeah. Together they make this piece right here. 18K white gold, our 1080 fancy cut bluing black tea Tanzanite. A 46-point paraiba in the bail with 7 points of diamonds surrounding that exact same paraiba. This is something special. This is something that I can no longer recreate because we don't have the bluing block tea Tanzanites to work with. This is something that, you know, this is it, right? I'm sure if we get, you know, Tanzanites that are not exactly bluing block tea, I can probably recreate it, but will I want to, will I want to put a paraiba with a lower quality Tanzanite? Not really. This is where you can get the best of both worlds with bluing block tea Tanzanites and paraiba and not have to spend $15,999. Gonna zoom in a little bit here so we can see our stones better, because between the paraiba and the Tanzanite, I'm sure we're all, looking between the two, but the paraiba clarity is exquisite, right? Neon color is there. Certainly a smaller size stone, but you don't want it to compete with your Tanzanite. So that's why I thought, put these two together, red flash and then Tanzanite, absolutely. And this is what we're gonna do on this one. It's a little bit different. I know it's not exactly like every other piece that we've seen with the single halo, diamonds down the bail. This is no longer going to be even $79.99 today. Want to give it another discount so that someone can call in and say, I'll take it. Or if you want to try out my color combo pieces, please do. I wish I could do a lot more, but with how rare some of these stones are, right? It's not exactly easy. Even the paraiba, right? It's not exactly easy to just walk in, look through the box and say, oh, I'll take that one and that one and that one, right? It's constantly closely looking through every single individual loose stone that is in that box, in that parcel, in that whatever, and searching for a rather long period of time for the perfect stone to match, right? So a lot of time, a lot of effort went into these pieces. I want someone to have it. I'm going to make it very quick, very easy. We are going to drop it all the way down to $5,999. This is not a piece where you only look at that Tanzanite weight and then you look at the price, right? Typically, that's how we do it around here, right? We look at the Tanzanite, we look at the price, and that's how we calculate it. But you cannot ignore the fact that there is a 46-point pear-shaped paraiba in the bail, right? Forget the diamonds, sure. Forget the gold, sure. But do not forget about that 46-point paraiba. We know where paraiba prices are right now. This entire piece, just for the Tanzanite, just for the paraiba, $59.99, perfectly fair. Today's the day where you can finally grab it together in one individual pendant, just for you, white gold only on this one. Take a look at it against the hand, as this is what it looks like, right? An impressive piece. A perfect piece, a perfect pendant. Paraiba in the bail, Tanzanite down below. Perfectly flowy, dynamic, movable. One collar and one collar only on this one. Even from here, that 46-point paraiba is so incredibly bright neon blue, visible, right? And the entire piece, only $59.99. Call me now on this one. Let's bring it back up close for another quick little look here. And I'm also going to show you what it looks like from the back so you can see how clean your paraiba is, how obviously clean your Tanzanite is, right? But more so that paraiba in terms of clarity. And this is where you can get one of the more different in terms of design for a Tanzanite and paraiba combination. Only here, only today, $59.99 for my pendant. If anyone would like the red beryl, it was supposed to be $16,000. I'm going to do it for $99.99 today. $99.99 for my once upon a time $16,000 red beryl. Call me if you like to grab that one. And multicolored tourmaline earrings are here too. Let me just quickly flash those. I have a couple more pieces that I want to flash so that you can see what else we have here for today. This is what my multicolor tourmaline earrings look like. So as you can see, a lot going on here. Now, if you thought individually tourmalines, there's a lot of colors and, a lot of variety, yes, but to have perfectly matched stones in a pair of earrings, this is going to be 1123455, and this is all tourmalines. When we see a style like this, we are so used to seeing the word multicolor sapphire, but in this case, nope, we are now in tourmaline territory. Multicolors of your tourmalines, 18K in the yellow gold, and get ready, 586 in your marquise cut multicolor tourmalines with 52 points in your diamonds. This is one of those pieces that I think it's, year round. You can wear it. So 586 tourmalines and 52 points in your diamonds. It is a lot. The drop length, 2 inches. It is a huge drop length, but still so pretty, so flowy, so dynamic, so movable. Even like this, you can see how the light just ripples off of it. And it's an entire pair of earrings. I have the other one over here. This is what it looks like from the back. So you do have your butterfly backing encased in the silicone. It is comfortable. It is surprisingly lightweight. So you don't have to worry about, the front, turning downwards because of how heavy it is, right? It is wearable. It is lightweight. It is everyday. It is a fun piece. If you like fun pieces, this is for you. Supposed to be $59.99. And you can see how perfectly matched, even in this one individual earring that the stones are, right? Not a single stone looks out of place. And let me actually bring it over to the ear first because it's kind of difficult to put them on the wheel here because it is just going to lay flat because that is how the earrings have been done. But look at it, right? You can see the different colors. You can see the ombre. You can see how fun it is, right? And it's not going to be $59.99. Let's bring it up close so I can grab the other one too. And so we can also look at all of the colors here together. So that is what it looks like here. Again, it's going to lay completely flat here just because of the way it's built. But they're also a pretty sizable pair of earrings. So I'm going to zoom out just a hair here. And I'm going to move it over. And I'm going to go grab the other one there. So towards the top of the earring, you kind of get a surprising, almost like a rubellite, but to me, it's like rubellite meets a little bit of a purplish color, right? And then you have your pink tourmalines, you have your oranges, you have your bright yellows, you have your almost like a green paraiba-like color, all the way down to your green tourmalines, and then finally down at the very bottom you have your indicolite. So there's a lot. Both earrings perfectly matched stones throughout the entire pair. I don't know how, but it's been done. It's not even going to be $29.99 on this entire pair right here. And just look at how they're built, right? How between your marquises you have that sort of, that kind of like an O-ring, but not quite an entire circle. And then that's where you have your next segment of this earring, right? Flowing downward. So it's kind of like a waterfall of tourmalines, and I think it's just absolutely stunning. Again, post and butterfly backs on these. You have your silicones too. Silicone encased backings on this one. It's not going to be $29.99. Take another look at it against the hand here for its full effect. And if you would like it, call me now. We're going to make it $1,999. Yellow gold only on this one. It is such a fun piece. Throughout the entire history of TVON, every single tourmaline color that we've seen is basically in this one pair of earrings, right? Rubelites, pink tourmalines, orange tourmalines, yellow tourmalines. You have your green paraiba-like colors, even Congo tourmaline colors, your just pure green tourmaline colors, and then indicolite. Every single color you've seen is in this one singular pair of earrings. $19.99 on this one. Let me know. And we can go back up close and see how it lays on the wheel right there. Almost like it's taking a nap here, but perfectly symmetrical these are. And again, a really fun pair of earrings. Even from the side, you can see what colors the stones are. Very special, very unique stones they are. Red beryl, $99.99. Why not? This is that red beryl. $99.99 is the price on this one. Was supposed to be, you know, $16,000, and before that even $25,000. And here it is today at a brand new low. Tanzanite earrings still available. And let's see if there's maybe one other piece I want to get in here. Now, speaking of fun pieces, I have a really fun necklace. And I'm actually going to start maybe against the hand on this one. Charmaine, I feel like, you know, I do wish that even for pairs like these we have gold color options, but to me, when you have it on your ear, I feel like you don't really see as much of the gold presence, if that makes sense. But you know, across the board, I just think that these stones are pretty saturated in color, so I do think that yellow gold is the best bet. But if you want to see something in the white gold, I do know we have a pair that are very similar in design to these, but I think it's with Tanzanite and sapphire. There are only two colors though. It's the blues and the greens. I don't remember exactly the stones that are in the earrings. I think it's either all sapphires or Tanzanite and sapphire, but Charmaine, if you want to see that, I do know that they're in the white gold. We can bring it out if you want to see it, but these right here do have to stay like it is in the yellow gold. And next up we have this necklace. This is going to be 1124749, and my oh my, this is such an impressive piece. Now there is something about this necklace that is also going to be, you know, a little bit different, because believe it or not, there are two ways to wear this necklace. You're thinking, oh yeah, just turn it around and turn it into a square, right? No. So what you can do here is actually break it apart, flip it around, and just like that, it is a completely different look, right? You kind of have a wonder necklace style with the yellow gold at the top, and then now with a medallion style at the bottom. And yes, the piece on the inside, it does move like a compass. Really cool piece, really cool design. Let me just flip it back over and then have it closed up again. So from here, one solid piece, but you can break apart that yellow gold section and make it into a completely different piece. It is connected by magnets, so it will still be secure, but not, you know, stuck together. 38 points in your diamonds, but look at how much space 38 points of diamonds covers. The chain is connected. Chain will come with an 1.5 inches in drop length, 16 inches for the chain. Again, a gorgeous rope chain style. And this is what it looks like from the back as well. So if you wanted to wear it from the front or the back, I think you could, because even from the back, there is a very subtle design to it as well, which, you know, I think is just very smart. And the 2 ways to wear, again, extremely smart. I don't know how they engineered it, but it is, again, it's such a fun piece to wear. Supposed to be $69.99 on this one. It's one of those pieces where, yet again, you cannot look at the diamond weight and make assumptions, right? This is not just 38 points in diamonds. This is 38 points of diamonds in a designer style, in a designer necklace. This is what it looks like against the neckline. So again, a very rather large piece. It is really fun. 18K in the white and yellow gold. And it's no longer $69.99 here today. Let's bring it up close and then we can see how fun it is up close and personal. Excuse my multicolor tourmaline earrings here. And here we go. Gonna try to figure out how to grab this one here. It just broke apart on me. I think we're gonna have to show it on the hand here. This is what it looks like on the hand one more time. A lot of details, and end of the show is here. After this, I'm just gonna bring up our recap wheel. But this, 2 ways to wear, super designer necklace, $29.99, 1 collar and 1 collar only on this one. And once again, it does break apart here. And then all you have to do is just flip it around. Flip it around. Flip it around, and there you have it. A totally different look in a designer diamond necklace, only for $29.99, and it's got a lot of gold to it. That's what it looks like from the side. So again, a lot of gold, not necessarily as many diamonds, but still a crazy cool piece. $29.99 on this one. And let's go up to our empty wheel, and I will put down our centerpiece for our recap wheel, that being our lovely 1206 round blue wing blocky Tanzanite Museum Reserve. My earrings are still available. I had a black opal that I think I will be more than happy to bring back up, that being the larger 344 oval center stone. Course, red flashes, and let me just go around and zoom out just a hair here so you can see more of the wheel, as we had some pretty substantially sized pieces here today. Red beryl is here for $99.99 in case anyone is interested. Private collection Mandarin garnets going directly on the other side of my little recap wheel here. And of course, you know it, gotta bring up also the private collection blue zircon. Front center on this one, look at how intense it is. Out of everything on this wheel, even compared to our Museum Reserve blue wing blocky Tanzanite, look at how much more intense this blue zircon is. It is just something special, out of this world. Someone has to call me and grab this piece here today. We had alexandrite, we had a color change garnet in the gents ring. I might actually bring up, let me actually see if I can do something here where I kind of put my, okay, I'm gonna try something here. Gonna move my pieces up to the front and then put my emerald bangle down and then move these pieces back to the back. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Tanzanite in the center. I'm gonna zoom out even more. But look, my emerald bangle is still here. My private collection blue zircon is still here. Museum Reserve round blue wing blocky Tanzanite still available. Let me actually see if I can bring it to the front here. Or is it going to turn too much? Maybe back to the back. Guys, I never put bangles up because it's hard to display, especially with a whole bunch of rings. But this bangle right here has to go. It absolutely has to go. You are going to automatically fall in love with it. All you got to do is call me. We had a color change diaspora for $999 as well. Gonna bring up some more pieces here. We had a gents ring with a color change garnet. looks like this. And we also had alexandrite. We had another black opal here. We had a diamond ring for $999. We had yellow diamonds, your choice of, for $44.99. And I'm just gonna bring back up the one with the larger diamond weight, $452 of all of your diamonds combined in this one ring. And this one ring is only $44.99 on this one here today. So you gotta call me on these pieces. Again, end of the show is here. And very strange way to display these pieces, I know. But some of these pieces you just cannot miss out on, especially not on my emerald bangle here. My blue zircon. I'm gonna try this on one more time. You really just have to see it on the hand. See how perfect it is, right? See how perfect it is, how neon bright it is. It's so bright that it makes my nails look dull. My nails that have, you know, man-made glitter, cat's eye effect, makes my nails look dull. It makes the diamonds look a little sad, to be honest, but that is just the pure intensity of this blue zircon. This is what private collection is all about. This looks like you're looking at the ocean in the middle of the day. The sunlight is just bouncing off of the surface of the water, but all of that condensed into one single gemstone. This is private collection material. Here is where you can finally shop it. This is, you know, out of all the blue zircons, one of my absolute favorites here. You gotta call me on this one. You do not want to, again, think about it overnight, call in tomorrow morning, right? And say, hey, that private collection blue zircon from last night, I'll take it. And then find out that it's gone. Pieces do go after the fact. We will be here for a couple of minutes after the end of the show to help you out. If you have any questions, my red barrel is here for $99.99. But out of everything here today, aside from my emerald bangle, again, bangle and this piece, they both have got to go. This is just too pretty to leave here, right? Again, barely moving my hand, and look at what it is doing. This is absolutely unreal. When have you seen another blue zircon do this, right? A pure blue zircon, no goldens, no greens, no browns, no grays, no color zoning. A pure bright blue zircon, as neon as this one. Looks like a paraiba was infused inside of this stone. Do this, just very subtle movement of the hand, right? It does not happen. Only here does it happen. This is, you know, what sets it off from the others, right? This is why this stone is different from every other blue zircon you've seen in TVON history. This is private collection blue zircon. This is exquisite, and this is here. Call me on this one. Let's bring it back up close here for one more look at our wheel here, and I'm also gonna try on one more time our Tanzanite, our museum reserve round in the beautiful diamonds heavy mounting. 1 2 3 1 2 3 6 diamonds total weight on this one. Total weight, 6 diamonds total on this one. That's what it looks like on the hand. Again, also dazzling this stone is. Red flashes, yes. The diamonds, sizable stones. You can still count them from here. This is what museum reserve is all about. And really, guys, out of all of your bluing blocky tanzanites, I would really encourage you to have at least one of the museum reserves. You do not want to, you know, look back on, you know, TVON history, look back on, you know, all of the bluing blockies that you've collected, and then finally regret not buying one of the museum reserves, right? And I have faith that most of it has already gone to you guys, but the museum, they may not get their hands on too much. So now is your chance. I would much rather you guys have the museum reserves as opposed to the museums having them and then, you know, collecting dust and then no one can get them, right? Here's where you can get my one and only round museum reserve, $49.99 on this one. Call me. It is beautiful. It is a large stone, yes, but still wearable every day. The diamonds keep it anchored. The design keeps it anchored. White gold only on this one. I would perfectly leave it as it is. All you got to do is pick up that phone, dial that number, and call me on this one. And let's bring it back up close and see if there's any other pieces that you want to see here today. Again, emerald bangle, it absolutely has to go. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name is Joyce. I am here on a Wednesday. I don't know for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And I will definitely be here with you guys on Friday for our online only show. Again, today's Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, I'm just filling in for Lauren today. Hopefully she feels better soon so that she can come back and join us all, as I'm sure you all miss her. And call me on any of these pieces. Yellow diamond is still here. Private collection blue zircon has to go. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And remember to stay hydrated out there. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe for sure on Friday. Have a good night. Call me. We'll be here for a couple of minutes after the end of the show to answer any last questions. See you soon.